We made it back, baby. PM Squad. We made it back for some a Wild World action. Let me make sure all of my T's are dotted and my I's are crossed. Yeah, things are looking good over here. Just sat down. Had to grab some coffee. Thank you for the biddies. Let me go ahead and dig up my other song here. I have another song I like to play here. Oh yeah, the 2 a.m. city folk. The jam. All right, we'll just leave this YouTube up. We'll just leave the YouTube up. All right, we're here. We made it. Let me check my beard and then I'm all yours, chat here. Oh, not too bad. We had it tied off for the morning show. Seems like it's doing all right after the tie off today. Give it a little shape tonight, since I don't have any product in it here today. All right. What is up? Good evening, chat room, PM Squad. Live and direct to your living rooms, your offices, your computer rooms, the family rooms, wherever we may be here today. Yo, first sub of the night here, Vanessa. Good morning.
My kids say hi.
Hello. Hey, welcome in here, Vanessa's kids. Sup, you bunch of buttums. We like some little buttums out there enjoying the show. We like that for sure. Had a nice break between streams. Didn't end up meeting up with my buddy. Instead, I just got some food, relaxed, and prepared for the next show. Time flew by a lot faster. I don't know about all y'all, but by the time I actually settled down, it was already almost 4. So it really was just a little break. But I got some food in me. I said, do you want me to...
Did not camp out here for 1.5 hours, less than 3, adding to the hype, keep being you, D.
Oh, thank you for the 200 biddies, Alto girl. Thank you so much. Thank you for the 100 biddies, Alto, as well. And Lucinda for the 100. Thank you, Jade, for the biddies as well. Thank you so much. Thanks for checking in. I see you checking, squad. Get them rupees. And as Vanessa said, I said, what do you want me to say to chat? They said, hi, hey. Hi, chat. Some HDES waves in the chat. Wave them on in. Wave them on in here. Wave them on in here. Yo, what's up, Jammy? Good to see you. Let me catch up on the chat real quick. Aaliyah Renee. What's up, Sam's Lost Shoe? Good to see you. Legends of Lexus. Welcome in, PM Squad. It is evening already. That's right. Yo, Miss Spankum Nasty hitting us with that check-in. We love it. Lucinda. Pessimisaurus, PM Squad. Candied Moon. Yo, good to see you, Candied Moon. Leia, Chicken Wing Beef Juiciness. Overtime, that's right. Wolf Nose. Good to have you here this evening. Terrible Jade. Burger Smalls. Welcome back, Burger. Calico, of course. Always a pleasure to have you in here, Calico. Thanks for inspiring me to do better in my world through your own self-care and love. Little Budum, welcome in here. Dazabound. Oh, yeah. Good to see you, Dazabound. Welcome in here. Lunar. Butterfly Sugar Baby. Little Budum again. Flittermouse. Ryan Perp. Perpetrator. Legend. Chamomile Court. Legends. Jess. Kita Benita. I got a 15-pound cat on me right now. Hey. Yo, what's up, Taco? You making dinner in a little bit? Probably some chicken thighs, some baked potatoes. I hope life's been treating you all right, Taco. Yo, what is up, Sinus Tea and Toast? 11 p.m. for me, Cindy. Cindy navigating this journey with us here this evening. Appreciate you. Candied Moon, been a rough few days at work. Yo, it's been a rough few days here as well, but nothing we can't overcome. Say it, baby. You know, nothing we can't overcome. Nothing we can't overcome. That's right. Let's make it happen. Welcome in here, PM Squad. I'm going to sip real quick, all right? I'm going to mute and sip so you guys don't have to hear my slurpage since it's so hot and the coffee's so high. I have to slurp, all right? We're slurping. Some slurpees. Some slurpees. What's up, Mike? Good to see you, Mike, in here. Mike 84. What's up, Raina? Dude, Raina, always so good to see you, Chef. Hope you've been well. Did you get my gifted sub over at Genesis, Raina? You know I had to snatch you and M Bliss up. I didn't even know y'all were there. I just assumed you were there. And when I gifted the sub to M Bliss and he popped in the chat, I was so happy that I was right. I was like, I bet you they're sitting and watching this right now. And I just threw the sub out there and they were like, yo! It was so sick, dude. At least the coffee is high. Yeah. Well, again, I'm still gonna do that one day. I think it's a fun idea. You'll just have to wait. Not today. It wasn't in the cards today. Yeah, you were dropping your mango nanners, man. Oh, I like supporting the Melee community. I always will. Sandwiches. Are you referencing a song when you say that? Or are you just saying that because there's a song? Sandwiches uncluded. Sandwiches uncluded. The uncluded. Oh, you know what? It's not called Sandwiches, is it? It's actually, I think it's a different song. The Uncluded full album. No, shush. What is the name of that song? Aquarium, The Uncluded, Scissor Hands, Jambi Cafe? No, that's not it. Dang, you know what? I should probably just look it up on Spotify. Why am I on YouTube looking this up? Why am I on YouTube looking this up? The Uncluded. YouTube. As I'm streaming to YouTube. Hey, YouTube. Hi. Love you guys over there. I don't know, man. Beatles would know what song we need here. Beatles would know. Beatles would know what song we need here. Let me see. Is it Eyeball Soup? No.
Go, baby. Let's freaking go, baby.
Dude, whoa.
Go.
2 years. Iris, I got your message, by the way. I'm glad you got that delivery.
Hey Hylian, love your channel. Always here to keep me company. Much love.
Yo, much love, baby. Much love, baby. Thank you for 2. Hold on, I got you, Sam. I got you. This is for you, Sam. Hold on. Of course, the song is called Superheroes. Oh, it's called Superheroes. Okay. I'm going to turn this down for you guys, and I'm going to unlock this for you guys here so you can hear this as well. Okay, here it is.
Turkey. Monte Cristo. Grilled cheese.
Eggplant meatball.
Liverwurst.
Liverwurst.
Fluffernutter.
Fluffernutter. Shawarma. Cuban.
BLT.
Eggplant parm.
Chicken salad.
Here it is. Here it is. Wait.
Sandwiches.
Dude, I'm actually just gonna get a sound bite of that for the stream for you. That's it. I'm gonna go download that song and I'm just gonna get the soundbite sandwiches, and then the stream can spam it when we're doing our silly How I Met Your Mother references to sandwiches in the chat. That would be pretty funny, actually. It's just, sandwiches. Anyways. Yo, welcome in here. Iris, thank you for 2 years, man. Thanks for sticking with me, baby. Yo, so good to have you here today. So wonderful to have you here today. Second check-in, Hackermans. Yo, Jita Chan getting them rupees, baby. Good to have you here, PM Squad. PM Squad, wonderful to have you here. Thank you for tuning in. Let's get over to our Animal Crossing, shall we? Shall we? Let's get to our AC and then we can keep yapping and chatting and doing all this stuff, you know? Let's go. And away we go. Let's jump right on over and let's do the thing. All right, we're gonna reset it so that we can hear the beautiful intro. And my favorite part is the Animal Crossing. You ready? Or sorry, that part. The Nintendo part. Nintendo. Any AC speculation for the Switch 2? My theory is we'll be blessed if it's something in the first year. It's guaranteedly going to happen in the first 2 years. That's not really a bold prediction. I don't think that's bold at all. Guaranteedly something AC within the first 2 years of the Switch 2's life. But I have a hunch we're going to see something within the first year of the Switch 2's life. Like this year. Will it be a deluxe edition? Will it be a remake of an old game? Will it be Pocket Camp entering the Switch ecosystem? I don't know. But something. That's my prediction. You didn't save your AC tonight? That's okay, dude. No worries. I'm not terribly offended. Terribly. Appreciate you, homie. Aw, just let it happen for now, Taco. Usually they'll drop it for you because it's a sign of gratitude from cats, I'm pretty sure. To bring you their catch as their feeder, as their motherly figure. So just let them bring it to you and drop it, and then from there you just got to clean it up, right? And believe me, I know. I am blessed with a roommate that's willing to take care of most of the mouse stuff that happens in our house so that I don't have to do it. Believe me, I know. I'm right there with you, Taco. Like, I can't express to you enough. Like, I really don't like that side. I bought myself plastic gloves in the house just so I can handle that stuff. I literally bought latex gloves just so I can make sure I can handle the mouse traps if I have to. It's really not that my favorite thing to do, man. I thought you were about to say I'm blessed with my roommate that would bring me mice. Yeah. I literally, because I can't do it. I'm right there with you. It's not even that I'm queasy or anything. I just have this weird amount of empathy, and I can't handle dealing with the little creature and his passing and all the energy that's around that. This sounds like ridiculous, but this is just who I am, man. That I don't really do well with that. I don't do really well with that at all. Like with the whole process, it's all very, very uncomfortable for me. So it's not the gross part. That part I can handle. I can handle some gross stuff. I've worked in kitchens, you know. Yeah. That's really the part that gets me the most. We got some Animal Crossing going on tonight. What's up, Pine Crossing? Old AC on NSO. That's the future. That's what we want. That's the future that we want. That's exactly what we want. Old Animal Crossing on NSO. Honestly, GameCube would be the one that I want them, or sorry, 64 is the one I think is the most likely. Right now, because we don't have GameCube yet. Right? So because we don't have GameCube games, currently what's happening, I think either Wild World for DS would show up, because I think DS games are inevitable. I think Nintendo 64, I think they're going to bring Nintendo 64 Animal Crossing over and treat the Americans to the 64 version, and then the Japanese players get their original version. I think that would be cool, man. I think that would be super cool. The big problem with NSO is the real-time clock. Correct. The big problem with NSO is the real-time clock. How would they incorporate it? They've already proven that they're too lazy to incorporate some things. So we'll have to see what they do. But also, if you think about the GoldenEye version, it proved that they're not too lazy to do some things. They brought GoldenEye over with Nintendo 64, and GoldenEye was its own experience compared to every other 64 game. Very much like a mini remaster. Right? So there's conversation for both sides. They were willing with GoldenEye to make a game that's very different from the rest of the Nintendo Switch Online ecosystem, or 64 games. So in theory, they could release a game, any game, and have it be very unique. Like, here's another example. People are still hoping that Pokemon Stadium on Nintendo Switch Online is going to plug into the eventual Pokemon games that are going to show up in Nintendo Switch Online. Again, if they did that, that would be a super unique experience within NSO. They would have to figure out a way to allow you to load up an expansion pack, and they would have to connect to another completely different app. I don't even saying this out loud sounds ridiculous. I don't know. But like the idea is that I think there's some room for this stuff happening. Maybe. Yo, thank you for the lurk here. Appreciate you, Vanessa. You know, I think that, you know what I think is going to happen? I've actually already figured it out, and I swear to you, I think this is true. There's two things that are going to happen with the Pokemon games. They're either going to release them individually on Nintendo Switch Online for $10 a pop, just like they did on the 3DS, or they're gonna just straight up release a package deal where you're going to be able to purchase red, blue, and yellow for a certain amount of money. And then you're going to be able to purchase gold, silver, crystal for a certain amount of money. And it's going to be its own separate game that you load up, and then it has like all Pokemon themed cool stuff and maybe some music or art, and then you play the games. I feel like that's probably the direction they're going to go, or they're just going to sell them raw on the eShop. I don't think they're going to go into NSO. What I'm trying to say is, I could have said this faster by saying, I don't think the Pokemon games are going into Nintendo Switch Online. I do not think you're going to be loading up the Game Boy app to play Pokemon. I don't think that's going to happen that way. Yeah, I think they're going to be doing like a separate game or something. It's going to be its own app in some way, shape, or form. And then that would allow it to connect to the 64. This is all going back to the poor naive souls, because then your save file would be accessible by the Nintendo 64 app, and you could potentially load Pokemon Stadium up and play your save file. Yep, that's right. I'm huffing on copium, and my name is highly in descent. What's up, Doug from Pallet? I love your name. Pokemon needs to go to the Fortnite route and make a launcher. And that would be insane, dude. Yeah. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what they do, man. I think the Pokemon games are coming. As far as predictions for Pokemon Day, I think that those could be on the prediction list again for the fourth Pokemon Day in a row, 4 years. The retro games, are they going to show up? Are they going to deliver? I think they're on the docket. We'll see. I think right now Nintendo might want to give us some stuff to hold us off. So, because Legends of ZA might be releasing this spring, maybe they don't really feel the need to give us anything to hold us off. That's the conversation is always like, they don't like to cannibalize their own content, so are they going to release 2 games or 2 things next to each other? That's always the question. It's like, I don't know. I feel like Nintendo and Pokemon are good about spacing their stuff out within like at least a year. Another leak for retro Pokemon games, Pokemon Memories and Pokemon Reminiscence. PM would be Red, Gold, Yellow. Red, Gold, Ruby, Fire, Red. PR would contain the other ones. Worst leak I've ever seen. Get out of here, dude. That's not... Get out of here, dude. I'm excited to see Pokemon Day, though. I think Pokemon Day is going to be hype. I think Pokemon Day is going to be super cool. Yo, what's up, Ebony Bo? I think Pokemon Day is going to be super, super cool. I'm excited to see what they end up doing. But part of me feels like the retro games will show up because of Pokemon Home. I think that the 3DS is no longer accessible. And that means that Pokemon Bank is no longer accessible, really. And that means that all of that stuff is all dead. And they haven't had a chance to resurrect it. Now have they? So in this current moment in time, the original 150 can come from Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. So the logic that people have had on the internet is they don't feel the need to release the old games because Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu has the original 150 for Pokemon Home, correct? Does that even connect to Pokemon Home? I'm not even sure. But then what about Gen 2? What about Gen 3? Gen 5? Like none of that stuff's on the Switch. I think their end game has to be something along the lines of getting all of that content on Pokemon Home, right? Like, and in order to do that, they have to get it all on the Switch. There's only like 7 Pokemon that's not on any Switch games. See, like, so really, how pressured are they to get old games on the Switch? At that point, they would just be doing it for the fans, not necessarily for their like ecosystem. Which, I mean, I think we all hope that they would do stuff for the fans, but either way, I think retro Pokemon's on the way. I don't know why I say that. Again, we've been saying this for 4 years. So, what's one more year, chat? What's one more year? I think Gen 5 remake's a reality, though. The one leaker said Gen 5 remake is a reality, but we're not going to be happy if we didn't like Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I believe that leak. I believe that leak. I believe it. It makes too much sense that they would just be like, yeah, we're just going to do this with Gen 5 as well, and we're just going to make it this chibi kind of weird throwback. You just don't think it's coming this soon? Right, I agree. I don't think it's coming soon. Maybe they will announce it. Maybe there's a conversation to be had about them announcing it this Pokemon Day, though, but not releasing it until, like, let's say Christmas, and then they give us ZA. Oh, so a lot further away, Dazza thinks. Because, I mean, how far away do we think we are from Generation 10? I guess that's the real question, because we already know ZA is right around the corner. I've made the decision not to sigh, but when I hear myself doing it, it makes me sigh all the more. Love mom. Dude, why is that such a vibe? And why does she just give me the best paper in Animal Crossing history? Look at this freaking paper she's writing on. I don't think we can continue to look in the history. Yeah, true. I think they are kind of starting to break history down right now. I think you might be right about that, actually. Yeah, it looks great, right? Isn't this paper so nice? This is so nice. So I like what Toad said. Toad said, what do we think about them making a new tier of Nintendo Switch Online? I could maybe see them doing that. We already have 2 tiers. What's another? Now, Nintendo does try to keep things simple, but I think it's a possibility. It doesn't feel like a Nintendo thing to do to overcomplicate it. If anything, I think it would maybe be more likely that they just raise the price of the second tier and just add more to it. Like specifically for the Switch 2. Like they make the announcement of Switch 2. They announced that we're increasing the price of Nintendo Switch Online expansion. However, now it includes DS and GameCube in the future for the Switch 2 only, and Pokemon games. Like maybe they could do another tier or like increase the price, like something like that. I could see something involving Nintendo Switch Online and the subscription in general. I could see that for sure, like specifically involving the Pokemon games, because they know that they would milk people that way because people are obsessed with Pokemon. I'm included. When's the 30th anniversary near Pokemon Day? Is that this year? Oh, this is the 30th this year. Oh, you're right. It's the 30th this year. Yeah. I think so. I think we'll get the retro games this year. Oh, it's okay. It is next year. Oh, that sucks because that really does make you feel like the retro games don't come until next year then. Oh, well, dude, that's fine. I'm not stressed about it, to be honest. All I really want right now is ZA. I'll hold off with everything else. That's all I really want. Yo, speaking of Pokemon, I just wanted to quickly note this before I move past it. I didn't realize it, but I went back and watched the ZA trailer, and you're totally right. There's nothing old about it at all. It's all completely modern architecture. There's the whole cutscene makes it very obvious that we are going to modern times. I just wanted to touch on that because I made comments in the past where I was under the impression that we would potentially go back to the old era again. And I'm so far off that it's not even funny. Like, I'm clearly really wrong. So I just wanted to say that real quick. Like, I completely missed the bus on that, apparently. It's going to be modern for sure. Well, going by people that worked at Nintendo, they celebrate stuff throughout the year, not necessarily at one time. Right. Right. I agree with that. All right. We got our mail. We have an amber. This stuff needs to go in the house. Let's go ahead and put on the armor suit. You know, we never really lean into that kind of stuff in this game. Let's go ahead and put our armor suit on. Let's mix up our outfit here. Oh, yeah. Armor boy. Plus, Arceus was the first in the series, so who says it has to be all about going back in the past? Yeah, right. And I kind of understood that. Also, good to see you, Pastel Gongju. I kind of understood that, but I guess I was just under the impression for some reason that it would be a similar experience. Yeah, I clearly was wrong. Yo, enjoy that sleep lurk. Thank you, Minnie. Thanks for checking in tonight. Yeah, full-on night status. Look at us. Sick. Dude, I can't wait, 8 fee. I absolutely can't wait. Excited to see what happens with Pokemon. Excited to see what happens with Animal Crossing, which is actually what started this convo a bit. Excited to see what happens with the Switch too. That's really what it's about. Ooh, we're gonna get a new song tonight. Here's my current radio selection. So KK Slider chose Love Song. KK Slider also chose King KK for the first and the last songs we did. I chose Agent KK on the second week, and this was the third visit. I chose the K-Funk. So we're 2 for 2. And tonight, this is our pick. We get to pick tonight, so we're gonna have to see what we want to listen to. I have an idea. I think I know what I want to listen to, but I gotta look it up and see if it's in this game. Oh no, he's back. It's Saturday. Okay, I'm just gonna run from him. I gotta go. See you later. I'm busy. Gotta go. Sorry. Bang. Oh, we want to keep our monocle. Keep that. Yo, what's up, Cozy? Wrong night stream. Get out of here. I was playing Legends earlier, trying to 100%. Yeah, me too. I actually found all the unknowns. Triple P Lily. What you can do is there's a Reddit page that has all of the unknowns tips translated, but it doesn't spoil where their locations are. That's how I got all the unknowns. I can even link you it if you want. Yeah, it's nice. So like somebody took the time to just translate all of the freaking all of the puzzles that you would have to just translate yourself using the unknown language. So then from there, you're just left with a bunch of tips. And the tips are just like the 3 pillars of ice around the world of ice. And you're like, yeah. It's actually really, really nice. Here, let me see if I can just pull it up real quick. Legends, Arceus, unknown translations. A very nice person on Reddit. Yeah, here it is. Here's the link. Here you go. It's really, really, really nice. And then from there, again, it doesn't spoil the actual locations. It just gives you the tips. And then you can take you can read the tips and say, okay, how does this apply to the world? It still took me a while, and it was still just as satisfying to do, just without all of the work of actually translating all the words, which sucks. Thanks. Yeah, no problem. Good luck. I just finished my unknown hunt like a week or 2 ago. So Toad says, I was playing a little bit of ACNH this morning, and I was just wishing so bad that we get a new AC like soon. And I know it won't be till 2026. There's a chance that it happens this year, but I agree with you. I think 2026 makes more sense. I'm right there with you. Yeah, I'm right there with you. I'm looking to play some ACNH on the channel here this next week coming up. I know some people were asking about it, and we have Hyro Gaming Group's birthday, and or rather, sorry, my partnership anniversary is Wednesday, and I figured it would just be a good week to go back to our basics and just have some fun and do some ACNH stuff. So it'll be a nice week. We'll do some ACNH, we'll relax, and we'll come in and we'll celebrate for the partnership this year. And we'll hang out on Wednesday and enjoy our partnership on Twitch here. It won't be as much of a blowout this year. I actually have some plans, and I don't want to necessarily extend my time on Twitch terribly long. So instead of doing something insano, like just like sitting on Twitch for 12 hours, like it'll probably be more of a standard stream, like 6 to 8 hours, and we'll celebrate our partnership. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. I think it's going to be a blast. But I have like some personal plans starting just around the same day as the partnership celebration next week. So the plan is to kind of balance it all out and still show up here. Like I'll be here for Pokemon Day. I'll be here for Pokemon Day for sure. We'll be Pokemon Day in it together here, even for just a couple hours. So it'll be nice. Dude, new Pokemon Snap is so fun, man. I'm definitely going to play that game on the channel again soon, just for funsies. Probably a day off stream. KK comes on at 8. What's up, Timmy? So we got some time. KK Slider doesn't go on for another hour and a half, or 2 hours and a half. So we're going to relax and enjoy our time in the game here. I will be checking out the DDV update, but probably just not next week. Yeah, probably just not next week at all. Just due to the nature of how my week is panning out. Right, because again, my literal partnership celebration is on the same day of the update. And it's like, I'm not playing DDV on my partnership celebration. Not that there's anything wrong with DDV. That's just not happening. I have other plans. So then from there, it's like, well, Thursday, I'm not going to be here outside of just for Pokemon Presents in a couple hours to talk about it. Friday, I'm taking off. Saturday, I'm taking off. So next week is going to be, I'll be streaming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday morning. Then I'm going to take off Friday, Saturday. Then I'm coming back Sunday. So y'all will be missing me for 2 days next week in a row, but just 2. I'm going to take some time off. I'm going to go and treat myself to some time away from home and get myself a nice little place to bunk up and maybe go and a night out on the town and, you know, get myself some food. You know, it's going to be nice. Just a nice little treat to not only kind of celebrate my partnership, but with myself, you know, but also to just give myself a little bit of time off and a little bit of time away from the channel, since this month has been a little bit strange, and I think it'll be really nice to have a couple days to myself. That'll be dope. So that's how next week will be. And then, like I said, we'll come back Sunday and we'll be right back into it on the 2nd day of March for a fresh month and fresh opportunities. It's going to be a blast. So if you need hotel discounts, let me know. I got access to friends and family links. Ooh, thank you for that. I appreciate you offering that, dude. Thank you so much. Yeah, it'll be a lovely little treat. Yeah, and it's only 2 in a row. I'm not going to go for the 3 in a row because of the Pokemon Day stuff. But we'll just do a short stream on Pokemon Day, and it'll pretty much be 2.5, 3 days off, which is beautiful. So that's actually what I meant by getting myself a place to bunk up. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, I actually just booked the hotel right before stream today, not to go too far into the business. Yeah. I got myself, and it's honestly, it's one of my favorite places to go. I've been there before, and I got myself like the highest possible, like the highest floor. Like I love being on like the highest floor. I don't know about y'all. And then like a nice king size bed. Oh yeah, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice, dude. It's gonna be nice, dude. Just get out of the house and just not be here for 2 days, because I get so cooped up here, especially in the winter, man. Because like I work and live here, you know. So it's always like there's always like a struggle of getting out of the house for a substantial amount of time, and just like getting away from this space is so important to my mental health, you know. It's like, ooh, I gotta get out of here, you know. And plus it's super nice because then my roommate gets a break and we can get a break from each other's energy, and he can get 2 days in the house alone. And that's actually really important for our roommate relationship, because, you know, like we as much as we've lived with each other on and off for 10, 15 years, but it's like we totally need a break from each other's energy sometimes. Not even each other, but our energy. Like not having another energy, another aura in the house for like 2 full days is like an amazing feeling. And it's just like, whew, just kind of let ourselves, you know, decompress a little bit. So next month, I'm staying at a super fancy hotel for a night. I'm going to catch up on gossip and beers with some old work colleagues. Nice. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm super excited. So yeah, that'll be next week. We'll talk more about it on Monday this week, of course. Yeah, it'll be a little mini self-treat weekend. You could sing loud AF because no one's home because you're alone. Yeah, exactly, dude. As soon as my roommate leaves town, the first thing I do is strip naked and just walk around the house for fun, rubbing my bare ass all over the furniture. That's great. You know, gotta. I'm like an animal. I gotta mark my territory. Hey, good noodle. Hey, welcome to the show. Good evening. What an image. You know, you and I should get matching outfits and walk around town, bro. Sure. Okay. I bet he does the same thing when you're out. Yeah, that's why I have to remark the territory every time. Ooh, my kitchen counter. It's been too long. Not with the butt cheek emote. Shut your mouth, man. Yo, and welcome to the show. Welcome in here, Mills Art Nook. Wait, we just got the money rock. We're good. We got it. Oh, hey, what's up, pig? Hey, Sea Puff. I want to give you my coolest possession. But first, I gotta make sure you know me really well. So, I've prepared a fun little one question pop quiz, swine. Have I taken a shower this week? I hate this voice. I was kind of channeling a voice from Kel from Good Burger. But it hurts my, I don't want to do it. I have a better voice for Rasher. That's way less painful. You heard it? Yeah. I was going for Kel from Good Burger. Yeah. So, so what do you think, bro? I don't know. It's like kind of there. Anyways, did you take a shower this week? Probably. Some things in this world are better left unknown, swine. Yeah, just take the rasp out, but still keep it kind of sinister. Yo, we have somebody who just moved in, I think. No, we have an empty, still an empty spot. Maybe somebody will move in on Monday. Maybe we'll play this on Monday so we can see. Nailed it! Yo, there it is, dude.
Thanks for giving me so much comfort and enjoyment all this time. Can't wait for another year of fun H-Day clap.
Where's my freaking fossils at? Ooh, let's go check our flowers. Nailed it. Yo, what's up? How you doing, Ethan? I haven't been on here in a year. Well, welcome back, dude. No matter how much time you put between yourself and this community, we're gonna welcome you back with open arms. Did Animal Crossing hit us with British crispy bacon? Yeah. That's exactly what they hit us with. That pig is overcooked. Yeah, Rasher. He's an overcooked slab of pork. I think that's all three today. I think we're in the clear. Let's go check our flower garden. Okay, at least stuff didn't disappear, but no hybrid. Well, we did get a hybrid. We got a white cosmos. And we got an orange, or what is that? A yellow tulip. And then we got an orange rose. I think orange rose is technically a hybrid. I think orange rose is actually a hybrid. Okay, so we got one hybrid. I don't think the rest of them were hybrids. I think yellow tulips are normal. What? Yeah. Oh, no. I misspoke. So the first ones were roses, and yellow roses are normal, I think. The second thing was a tulip, and I think those are normal as well. Yeah, Sun's playing tricks on me again. So we didn't get any hybrids. We got played. Okay. Let's water our flowers here. Yo, thank you so much for sticking with us, Ann. It's wonderful to have you. Definitely, you definitely have great energy. And love your taste of games. And thank you for your continued support, dude. Boop, 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 boop. Nothing like watering flowers in the golden hour of Animal Crossing Wild World. Nothing like watering flowers in the golden hour of Animal Crossing. Yeah. Skeebs, believe me, I'm affected by energy the same way, man. You know, it's tough. What I've been doing in my life is I'm trying to learn how to better toughen my bubble up so that I don't let those energies intrude. And if I can't avoid sponging up the energy around me, I'm trying to learn how to better deflect it once it's in my bubble. These are two things I've been practicing. I've been practicing how to toughen my bubble up to kind of avoid energy penetrating it that I don't want, or foreign energies. Or if it does penetrate, learning how to just kind of let it just go into my brain and then just leave instead of going in and like staying there. Does that make sense? Not even brain, just like body in general. Just kind of let it pass through. Just like let it pass through. Right? Like that's kind of like, I'm trying to teach myself how to be better about that because I get affected by other people's energy so heavily and I hate it. So I'm like trying to learn how to like let it just pass through. Oh yeah, the low spoons part's hard. That's the hardest. I give myself a lot of grace when I'm low on spoons though. Because that's like almost like a whole nother variable, right? Oh, the villager that left was Egbert. The villager that left was Egbert. HDes browse. Hey. Yeah, Egbert left us sadly. And that's actually one that I was really sad about because I love Egbert. I am sad. Yeah, Egbert's a champion. Knox is the best chicken. I kind of agree with that. I'm not a big fan of the chickens in general, so if I had to choose one that I like the most, I'd probably say Knox. Was he a jock? Egbert was a lazy. And we gave him, honestly, I just miss him because of the voice I gave him. It was something along the lines of, Hey, Iris Stitcher. I totally loved hanging out today. We should be best buds forever. Hey, I'm Egbert. And the bugs in my room told me that I should probably get better friends. I love my Egbert voice so much. He lives in my head rent-free now and talks to me sometimes. Hey, so welcome to my stream. Today we're playing Animal Crossing Wild World. I love this game so much. He's still with us. do. Goose is pretty cute. I love the lazy villagers. Boom. All right, sick. So let's go ahead and say, let's go sell some stuff. Let's go drop these fossils off to Blathers, then sell some stuff and clear our inventory up a little bit here. Go say what's up to some of our villagers so they don't leave too. And then, what is this? This is our monocle, right? Yeah. I have to try and not let the world news and local stuff affect me. It can make me sad, so I try to focus on happy news and stuff. Yeah. That's the trick, right? Just like trying to not let it like completely change your mood, but I know sometimes it's a necessary evil to keep up with what's happening. So it's like that balance of not taking too much in. Like I try to stay current. I try to stay current with world events, but I also know my limits. And if I feel like I'm hitting my limit, I just clock out of it. I just go back to Pokemon Snap, like my favorite games. When you're feeling sad, /rare puppers exist or /tippy taps. I read that as titty taps. And I was like, what are you recommending in my chat? But okay, now I don't know what that is. I'm going to go look real quick. But I was just like, I mean, you're not wrong, but like, whoa, dude, are you really about to say that in my chat? Oh, it's animals doing tippy taps. Well, that's just adorable, and that just made my day that much better. So thank you for that. Let's be honest, I've said worse. I mean, I've said worse. Yeah. Tough guys holding pets. It's super wholesome. I like that. I like the idea of that. How you doing, Bubba Chew? Good to see you, man. Thanks for checking in, by the way, Kirsten. Thanks for checking in, Marshmelly. Good to see you, baby. Enjoy the lurk if you're lurking, lurkers. Red Museum, I see you, baby. HDes lurks in the chat. Matcha May. I don't know if I hit you with an official welcome in here. Talnov, by the way. Good to see you back in here, Town Off. Have you been playing Wild World still, Town Off? Or you been locking in? Yeah, Cindy Alice, I'm right there with you, man. I honestly was completely avoiding the news, like, I think it was like last year. I just completely clocked out of it entirely. You fired up some Garden Galaxy? Oh, heck no. You said what? Harvest Moon blanket? Oh, you have to take a picture, dude. I'd love to see it. Sugar, you got a second? I wanted to try something on you. See, I was reading this fashion magazine and they had a personality quiz. And at the end of the day, they'd tell you what celebrity you were most like, neighbor. So I made my own quiz using Twitch's local celebrities. Want to take it? Yeah, I do. Sure. Awesome. Here, I'm just going to ask you a few questions. Answer them honestly, and don't think about it for too long. If you have a lot of food, do you eat your favorite dish first? So we get this question a lot from the normal villagers, so I'm going to try to answer this every time differently just to see the different outcomes. No. When you make a mistake, do you spend a lot of time feeling bad about it? No. I'm clearly lying about everything right now. If you had an emergency, would you rely on your parents to help you out? No. Do you try to avoid fighting with the people around you? No. Would you say that money counts more than anything else in the world? Yes. Rob Boss playthrough. Do you think of yourself as a natural leader? Yes. All right. Now to figure out who you are. Looks like you're Rob Boss the villain. Ah! Looks like you're Phyllis. Oh no, not Phyllis, dude. That means you're a bit of an individualist. You're talented and you know it. You have a tendency to be selfish, just a little, and your personality is, let's say you're unique and leave it at that. On the plus side, you always say exactly what you mean, which is a good thing. Don't you think that can be a little tough on your friends though? I worry about your relationships, but you're a smart cookie. You'll be okay. As I said, you've got lots of skill and sometimes look down on other people. But it's only the people who work hard who succeed in this world, right? Don't let yourself get too caught up in your work. You need time off too. Well, that didn't turn out so bad. Dude, this game's not afraid to just go so deep in like the snap of a finger. This game just goes from like, wanna take a pop quiz to existential crisis simulator. And you're just sitting here like crying like, true, I don't have any friends, I'm an asshole. Why am I like this? Like, it's terrible, man. You loaded up Animal Crossing to get your mind off of things, and then you're just sitting here flashing all of your mistakes past in your head like, oh, what am I doing? What happened to my friends? Doom, 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 doom. We got some Garden Galaxy. What are we gaming on tonight? What are we gaming on tonight, chat room? We got some Garden Galaxy in here, I saw. If I wasn't streaming tonight, I would be playing nothing. Probably nothing tonight. I've been just kind of catching up on stuff. But if I were gaming, my go-tos right now are Legends Arceus. I'm slowly getting myself back into new Pokemon Snap. TCG Pocket. Maybe Minecraft. I don't even have Steam installed on this computer. I just realized that. With my Windows wipe. I didn't even install Steam yet. That's actually kind of funny. No wonder I have so much space on my hard drive. because I have no games installed. It's like, how do I have 700 gigs on my hard drive? Oh, it's because I didn't install Steam yet. Oh. Ring Fit and Fall Guys. Nice. Dude, I actually love Ring Fit. I'm trying to get back into it just for walking and some light jogging here when I don't want to get out of the house. I've been stretching to YouTube videos though, and I got myself a set of weights that I've been trying to lift regularly. Cycling between Hello Kitty and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Nice. I think I got something in my eyeball. Don't mind me while I fuss. Harvest Moon Sunshine Islands and Wario Woods. Dude, you have such an eclectic taste of games. You know that? Anybody ever tell you that? Strawberry Grass? You remind me of myself. You're a very eclectic gamer. You bounce around to such cool genres. It's super cool. It's super cool. I think of you every time I think of chows. Literally every single time a chow is even mentioned, I swear to you, you are one of the first things that pop up in my brain. I'm like, oh yeah, Strawberry Grass. They love chows. Every time I'm like, oh yeah, Strawberry Grass. Dude, please. I think I have to put some eye drops in chat. I might have to put some eye drops in. Let's give it a second. My family's the same way. They got me chows for my birthday before. What's up, Miss Bernia? Indeed. Hooty hoo. It's always a treat to have visitors here. Welcome to the Twitch Museum. Do enjoy yourself. By the by, might there be something with which I can assist you? I have some donations today, but first I need you to check some fossils. Oh, indeed. Hooty hoo. Which fossil can I appraise for you? I do like Fall Guys. Yeah, we play Fall Guys on stream every once in a while. Not my favorite game, just because I'm not the biggest like social gamer, Flutaboo. In that sense, like I don't do a ton of those styles of games in my life. But I will tell you that we've played plenty of Fall Guys on stream, and every time we play it, we have a blast. But I don't play it outside of my stream interactions. You definitely should, Strawberry. You just got Epona and Majora's Mask? Let's freaking go! Twitch Thomas, dude! You've been getting into Ring Fit constantly? You love it? Y'all are so inspirational, chat room. You're grinding BDSP for the home shiny reward? I was thinking about doing that. Trying to get those shiny rewards. Vanessa says, I wish I was gaming, but adult responsibilities are calling. Sorting through my kids' Legos. Aw. Ring Fit was a great way to start building my arm strength back up after surgery. Last time I played Fall Guys, I was impressed with how many new boards there were. We can do a community game night with Fall Guys again here as we go into this year. If y'all would like to join, we can do that. The next community game night's gonna be Mario Party, but after that, we can do that. Should I get Ring Fit? Ring Fit's worth it to some extent, I think. It's a little expensive because you have to get the whole doodad and leg strap and whatever, but it's a good way to get exercise, and you don't even have to actually play the game. You can just set up straight up exercises. So you have a lot of options. I think the best part of Ring Fit is all the options. You can set your own custom workouts using all the tools in the game. You can also do a rhythm game. You can also just play the actual game, which is you like battling monsters. So it's pretty nice. No subscription. No, just you buy it, you play it. Nothing like that. We are going to probably play Pokemon Day Direct. Yeah. In fact, we're going to build our Pokemon bingo card, I think on Monday. This upcoming Monday, tomorrow, or 2 days from now. For the Monday morning show, we're going to focus up and build a bingo card as a community. We'll do a community bingo card instead of doing like separate ones. 27th, Ginger King, I believe, Thursday, yeah. Yeah, we'll do a little bit of bingo. It'll be fun. And tomorrow we'll talk predictions and we'll build a bingo list that's like logical but also a little bit fun, right? Thank you, Ginger King. We're back in the living room, baby. Who my? Yes, who indeed? What we have here quite simply is a Pocky tail. And with that, I shall return it to you. Who? Another fossil for us to sell here. Grab this bad boy up. Oh, let me get some of that museum jams in real quick. I want some of the museum jams. Dun, dun, dun. This delightful fossil is an iguanodon skull, and a rather nice one, what? And with that, I shall return it to you. Ooh, another sale. My favorite part of Blathers here is when he goes all Craigasm over the fossil identifying. Ah. Yes. Ooh. Indeed. Fascinating. Oh my. Oh yes, indeed. What we have here, quite simply, is a seismo chest. And with that, I shall return it to you. Dude, we're getting nothing but duplicates. We're gonna make so much cash. Twitch chat, you like that? Twitch is the name of the town and chat is the name of the character. Fascinating. I have you now, fossil. This particular sample was a challenge to identify with certainty, but I am now confident this is a parasaur tail. Indeed it is. Ooh. Nice, something new here. Could this possibly mean the parasaur is finally complete? Dinosaur facts! Do we still have that old command, I think? No, I don't know. Dino facts? I don't know if we do. It's a super old command. It is. Who? It is. Who? Who, I say? Such unfettered delight courses through my breast. Please, you must allow me a few words in honor of the parasaur. This dinosaur lived until the very end of all dinosaur kind, you know. The magnificent crest on its head was actually hollow bone measuring over 3 feet. Baroo! A mighty cry would echo across the land when it tooted. What? So me when I wake up in the morning? Ah, who? Did I spit on you? I rarely get to cut loose like that, what? I'm an owl. So, might there be any other fossils I can identify? Baroo! Ooh, another iguanodon skull. Okay, sick. You're playing ACNH right now? There's a thunderstorm on my island? Oh, that's such the vibe, Emma. Get out of here, dude. I love that. All right, let's go sell this stuff. We haven't stopped at the shop today yet. Dun, 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 bum, 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 bum. Ooh. Nice. We barely have to sell any fruit. I think we're about to pay our house off. About to pay our debt off. But first, let's go see what's up here. We could maybe buy ourselves some equipment, some furniture. The radio looks kind of nice. Some kind of stool, a bed? A modern bed, nonetheless? Some kind of end table. My 6-year-old's description of Pom Pom Purian. I was sorting Legos and he cracked me up. I thought you would all love it. Bum 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 bum. And memes. I don't even know if you guys can even hear this or not. The way I have my settings. Let's see. No, you can't. Okay, cool. That's actually good to know. I can protect your ears until I'm ready to showcase it. Okay, here you guys go.
What?
Who's this?
Butthole dog.
Is he? Why is he butthole dog?
Because he has a butthole.
Where's his butthole?
What's this dog's name? That's the butthole dog.
What?
Who's this?
Butthole dog.
Is he? Why is he butthole dog?
Because he has a butthole.
Does that mean I'm a butthole dog? Wait a second. Oh my god. He's not wrong. Dude, Dazza just said that comment the other day. Like, it's actually really true. It's uncomfortably true. That's so cute. Said, what you mean? It's right there. You filled it with tables ready for this week's turnips. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I'm still staring at... I was still staring at the video. Bum, 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 bum. So purchasing stuff from Tom Nook is nice because you get a discount eventually, but I don't necessarily need to do all that right now. Getting up to the silver discount would be nice though. If that was in our cards. But for now, we'll just chill on all that. I just want to pay off my debts. Oh my gosh. Is that an afro wig? Oh my god. What the fuck is this? Wait a second. If I combine the green afro wig with the blue frames, I'm gonna look like a teacher from a cartoon. Look, I look like I could be like a female English teacher from like the cartoon Pepper Ann or something. Pepper Ann, Pepper Ann. 1 in a million. From Doug, yeah, the eccentric art teacher. Yeah, yeah, dude. Well, way too cool for 7th grade. Yeah, dude. What? Are you telling me I should take Saturday off? Yeah, chat. Yeah, right. Saturdays are our busiest days. We need to take advantage of the times when everyone else is relaxing. Dad used to say when I was little. Cute. The space suit is here, though. I definitely need to buy the space suit. One of my favorite shirts. I actually really love the fresh shirt as well. I'm going to go ahead and buy the fresh shirt and wear it today. I just changed my outfit and I'm already changing it again. And the funny part about that is that doesn't even happen all the time. Like, I actually don't change my outfit often, but to change it once and then again in the same day is pretty rare. There it is. I imagine this teacher's name is Miss Tinglethorpe. That, yeah. Miss Tinglethorpe, can I please get a hall pass to go to the restroom? Certainly. I don't know why I'm giving her that voice. That's weird. Of course. What am I? I'm starting to go into Miss Doubtfire territory. I started kind of creeping into Miss Doubtfire for a second there. That was getting, we were going somewhere with that. I can't hear it. I would say it, but I wouldn't do it justice, Cozy, because I can't hear it in my head. I can't hear the inflection in my head. I'm not going to do it justice. I can't repeat it. It's going to be wrong, I think. For some reason, I do not hear it in my mind. You look like a Rob Boss Chia Pet? Yo, I own one of those. I own one of those. I haven't made it yet. I haven't done it. Should I do it? How long do Chia Pets take to grow? Should we make it a stream project? I was gifted a Rob Boss Chia Pet that I've never created. It's been sitting in a box. Do you think I can still grow it even after all these years? Chia. We get busted out on stream. Did I say Rob Boss? I meant to say Bob Ross if I did say Rob. It's pack time. Oh! It can be a grower and then you can show her. Hey-oh! Yeah, what's up, dude? How you been, Artifice? Good to see you, buddy. Here for the Saturday night show? What is this? We sent you that? Those are good for up to 80 years? Yeah, I haven't grew it. We should make it a stream project. And then we can check on it like every couple of days. We can go back and check on it and make sure that it's growing. It's pack time? Pack. All right, which pack should I open, chat? Mythical Legends, Dalgia Space-Time Smackdown, or Palkia Space-Time Down? Which one should I do? Pack. We got that nice farty bass. This is my favorite song. Mythical, Dialga. No genetic apex. I didn't, because we're getting free packs. Oh, I don't want to spoil it, but we're getting genetic apex packs within the next week. Sorry, I'll shut up. All right, Dialga wins. Let's go. Let's rip. Yeah, that farty bass. We're going in. Ooh, I think it might have made a noise. No, it didn't. It's trash. It's trash. Skunk Tank, Frost Rotom, Routes, Ambipom, Gliscor. Okay, I need you guys to ban anybody who recommended Dialga because this pack was trash. Stop. No. I'm just teasing. How dare you recommend me trash packs, dude? You got the Mamoswine? No, you didn't. No, you didn't, dude. Nice. Very nice, dude. The Mamoswine is a gem, dude. It's a beaut. It's an absolute beaut. I want to try to play with that card. I like it so much. You know what card is gorgeous when it actually sucks competitively, but you try to force it into a deck anyways because you're just like, whatever. I just need to make this work. That's how I feel about Torterra. I think Torterra is pretty trash and it's totally a filler card, but it's also Torterra. So I just kind of want to use it to use it. That's how you feel like Rotom? I think Rotom has some potential competitively, but I do agree with you. I tried. Actually, I pulled Rotom full art super early and I instantly tried to build a deck with him. And there was like some potential because the meta was so heavy with Pokemon tools, but like it didn't really feel too good. It really didn't feel too good. It was like, whatever, man. I backed off pretty quick. One of the first cards you remember was Vulpix. Bum, 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 bum. Boom, boom, boom. All right, we have to sell a couple more pieces of fruit, and then we can... We have to sell a couple more pieces of fruit, and then we can finish up our debt. Yeah, I think we're at 50,000, but instead of selling fruit, we're actually going to take a breather, and we're going to do some fishing, because we haven't been doing a ton of fishing in the game, and I would like to continue to fill up my museum, and we can make money through fishing instead, so... So we're going to switch gears and do a little bit of fishing here. Since we can't really catch many bugs. Since bugs are kind of off the table at the moment. There's not really many bugs this time of year. There's pill bugs, there's mole crickets, there's roaches, and there might be like spiders from trees. There's bees. I don't think there's any spiders or bagworms. No, I don't think so. Yo, what's up, Fo? Hey. Yeah, night stream. I'm gonna try to do night streams like every other Saturday in the least. I originally wanted to do them every Saturday, but I quickly realized that that's just been tough for a couple reasons, from me just not feeling it to tech issues. So I think definitely look out for me at least every other Saturday. At least. I really like this vibe. I really enjoy these little streams that we do here with Animal Crossing, and honestly, it's a really good way for me to play Wild World at least once a week, even if I don't play it on stream in the morning. So for me, this is like a really nice way to get Wild World into the schedule without me being pressured to play it during the week. So it's an all-around positive experience for me, and I really enjoy it. Oh, terrible. Bum, 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 boom. Come here, little bottom. Catching fish in this game might be one of the worst Animal Crossings to catch fish in. Gonna go eat dinner. Homemade fries and bacon cheddar cheeseburgers. Ooh, get it, baby. Thanks for popping back in here, Flower Child. I hope your day ended up being okay. And enjoy your dinner. We'll be hanging out. We'll be relaxing. We'll be relaxing here with some Wild World. Definitely enjoying playing some Retro Crossing pretty frequently. I have not been playing this game in my free time. And that's probably one of the bigger differences for me in this game versus like Animal Crossing GameCube. Not that I'm afraid to play this game in my free time. I'm just gonna scare this guy. I just haven't found the time to do it. Hey, what's up, C-Puff? I got this crazy letter. Check it out, bro. Oh no! Your shins are like the finest stalks of celery, slathered generously with peanut butter and raisins. I don't know. It kind of strikes me as vain or something. Know what I mean? Unless a letter feels like a bull charging at me at full speed. Yeah, unless it's like that, action-packed. It's not worth my time. Girl, he just said that he would lick your shins even if it was covered in peanut butter and raisins. And that's not action-packed enough for you? What the do you want? What do you want your letters to be talking about? What do you mean? He just threw himself at you, dude. I don't know. What do you want, man? You figure it out, Annabelle. Figure it out, dude. Do you need a flashing neon sign? Oh, it's that letter? That's a romance right there? Oh my lord. I'd like to try to plant more coconuts if we could. Yo, what's up, coordinator? Unbelievable. She... Do. I wonder if I can get these trees to grow. I've been struggling to get these trees to grow. I don't know if it has to do with my dead zones. Like, maybe that's too far up. Maybe we need to go one lower. But see, that's partially on the beach. Can they even grow partially on the beach? Right? There's no way, right? Like, I think it might have to grow, like, here. Do, 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 do. Do, do. Yo, dude, what's up, man? Good to see you back in here, Banshee. How you been? We did some Hello Kitty here today. I'm not sure if you were here earlier. You might have been. Today's a little bit of a blur for me at this point. At this specific moment in time, it's a little bit of a blur. What? Twitch Thomas. No comment. Yo, hey, Courtney. Good to see Courtney Brielle in the house. Yo, Miss Bernie, I hope life's been treating you well. Yo, what's up, Night Squad? Soul Shepherds in the building. Yo, H-Des Waves. Wave them on in. Wave them on in here. I've been falling down random YouTube rabbit holes about Zelda lore, specifically Zelda dungeon lore is one of the things I've been watching, and about all the different Zelda lore and like the dungeon lore specifically, the lore behind the dungeon specifically. Night Squad's when the moms can come play, which is probably true, actually. Like, even, like, jokes aside, that's actually probably more true than I would ever know. That's funny. We like our night streams around here. You know, I love providing opportunities for y'all to come and hang out. You know, I like that. I'm down to relax and hang out with y'all. That's funny. That made me laugh. That made me smile. Do, 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 do. My character looks like I was designed by random_18, aka very green. Excuse me. And we love him. Did you just sneeze the words of Boomafoo? I don't know what you guys are talking about. Just a regular neighborhood sneeze. My kids love that show. Is the Boomafoo still on, or are you watching the old stuff? My husband is reading a menu in the Strong Bad voice. It's hilarious. Dude, Strong Bad is so good. And Burninator. Old stuff? Nice. I think I heard Prima Subba. It might have just been me, though. I definitely think that that's exactly what you heard. Yep. Twitch a Prima Sub. Yo, how you doing, Sophia, man? I've never seen Teen Girl Squad. No, I'm not hip. Those don't renew, right? They sure don't. You have to renew them yourselves. You could have one waiting right now to be used on the channel. It's funny, one of our viewers used to ask me about Twitch Prime every so often, and I didn't catch on for a little while that it was the same person asking purposefully to give me the opportunity to talk about it. So this was like 3 years ago while I'm streaming. They were like a regular viewer. And they would like pop in the chat and they'd be like, yo, could you help me out with Twitch Prime? I can't figure out how it works. And I would like genuinely be like, oh yeah, sure. Like this is how it works and this is what it's all about. And they'd be like, oh, okay, thanks. And they'd show up like a couple months later or whatever, a couple weeks and be like, hey, yo, dude, yo, could you tell me about Twitch Prime? And it took like months for me to realize that it was the same person. And they were literally just asking to give me like an alley-oop to talk about it, where I thought that it was genuinely a chatter like who was confused about Twitch Prime. Definitely one of those classic whoosh moments, to say the least. Bum, 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 bum. He's still here. I had a feeling you were. That's why I sneezed Zaboombafu to pull you out of lurk. If there's one Zaboomba fool in here, I'll tell you who what. That's actually so sweet. I know, right, dude? It was our friend Jelly Selly. If you've seen Jelly Selly around. It wasn't until I caught on after a while that I was like, wait a second, you're just doing this to get me to talk about Twitch Prime. And they just laughed. And I was just like, wait a second, you got me, dude. You get one free with Amazon Prime, right? Yeah, you do. It's crazy. If you have Amazon Prime, you can actually attach it to your Twitch account and you can get a Twitch Prime sub. Whoa, bro. Crazy talk. What's this guy on again? What's this guy going on about? He's going on about Twitch Prime subs. So, Hylian, could you tell me about this Twitch Prime thing? More like Twitch crime, because you might as well be put in jail for all the savings that you're having and all the money you're stealing from Jeff Bezos's pocket while you use your Prime sub here every month. Talk about a deal. Talk about a steal. Why do you have a bush on your head? Whoa, what? Oh, yeah, because I bought it at the store. I wish I had a bush on my head. Nope. We're bald. We're balding. I'm interested in Twitch crime. Yo, what's up, Gil? Gil, I saw your comment earlier today. You popped into the chat and you said you would pay for an Angry Beavers emote. I'm cooking. I kind of already have a dope 90s cartoon thing going on with Rugrats. Maybe we can cook a little bit. I hope you've been well, Gil. I haven't had a chance to catch up with you, man. I hope you've been gaming. Hope life's been treating you well, dude. I'd love to hear what you've been gaming on. Sunset gets a chance to pop in when they can. I know you're probably out there lurking most days. I appreciate you, man. I think my favorite thing was when you said, let's steal Jeff Bezos's money together. Yeah, he doesn't need it. He's not going to lose it. It's like when I misplace a couple quarters that I got from the store. That's the equivalent to Twitch Primes to Jeff Bezos. It's like when I get home from the store and I just like throw some quarters on the table and then I never go back and ever find them again. It's like, that's it. That's pretty much what he's doing with Twitch Primes. Did you know that there are fan servers for the DS that let you still play on Wi-Fi? Yeah, you're talking about Wii MFI. I believe that's also the same servers that are used for the Wii, correct? If not, either way, I still knew about it. Even if it's not the Wii MFI, I did know about that, yeah, because people play Wild World together. People play Wild World together. Still, you could still play Wild World together right now. Same thing with City Folk, but you have to have a modified device, correct? Now, here's the question. Here's the question. Can you do this on a modified 3DS? Because then I'd be really on board with picking up a copy of this game and playing with you. But I don't know if I want to buy a DS to do it, even though they're probably kind of cheap. I did it on my regular 3DS without modding it. Oh, wow. So I thought Wii MFI took modding. Maybe that's why it didn't work for you. I know for the actual Nintendo Wii, you need, it has to be modded, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure you need a modded device for it to work for Wii. Interesting that there's a way to do it on 3DS without modding. Now, that's how they did it on New Leaf, right? So New Leaf also has a system in place that doesn't require a modded 3DS. I think that's official. They apparently updated the servers about a year ago to not require a mod for the exploits. Son of a B word. I'm gonna have to look into this. So you're telling me I might be able to play my Wii online without modding it? I could play City Folk? That'd be so sick, dude. I mean, Wild World would be just as sick. Me actually eating ice cream right now. Me and Twitch Prime getting ice cream. Hey, back off. What the heck? You stepping in on my girl? Artifice Nations, you stepping in on my Twitch Primes, dude? Yo, you could at least ask for this dance, okay? You still need ancient encryption in your router, though? I'm using a mobile hotspot with no password. Interesting. Playing Sengoku Dynasty with Sunset at the moment. We're hooked. What is that? I think I know what that is, but let me check. Hold on, let me have this conversation here. I might surprise you, but I wanted to be a pop star when I was younger. Yeah, we already heard about this song and dance. What was it? Well, I guess you could call it courage. It may not seem like it now, but I was really shy back then. Yeah, whatever, dude. What is this? Son Goku Dynasty. I've heard of this game, but I don't understand how it's multiplayer. It's the ultimate feudal Japan experience. Build villagers, grow your community, and shape the open world through combat or economy. The choice is yours. And up to 4 players in multiplayer co-op. Dude, that's sick. So you're telling me it's basically like Ghost of Tsushima, but multiplayer? Now, I know I'm saying that really loosely, but like just looking at the combat, I'm saying this very loosely. So this is like Ghost of Tsushima, but multiplayer with crafting and base building? Sick! Why does that actually sound really cool? It just became multiplayer this month. I was able to connect and get a friend code for Wild World. One day I shall play with someone. Dude, I'm honestly already keen on picking up a physical copy of Wild World at some point. I was just looking into physical copies of Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I really miss those games all of a sudden. I'm like really craving for Gen 2. Like at this point, I'm about to, you know what? I'm doing it. I just remembered I have Pokemon Gold on my 3DS, actually legit, even though it's a modded 3DS and I could do what I want. I actually have a legit copy I bought like through the Nintendo eShop. $10 Pokemon Gold. I think I'm about to load it up and play it. I'm about to play Pokemon Gold because I just really want to play some old Pokemon. But I just would prefer to play something that I could transfer the Pokemon off. I know there's a way to do that with like save files. So like, I think I would still be safe to transfer that stuff from the 3DS to a computer and then to a Pokemon Home. I'd get a totally legitimate digital copy with a patched version of Wild World so you can get Nookington's Wink. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, you would have to do multiplayer if you have a physical copy. That's interesting. That's where Dazza comes in. Yo, who's whistling in our ears right now? Yeah, will you shut up, Barbara? It's time for a pop quiz. If you pass, I'll give you something totally nice. Question. What did I eat for lunch this week? Sandwich. A bowl of cereal. Cheerios. Lasagna. 5 pickles. No, that is way wrong. So that means that you get nothing. Oh, don't look so sad. Come on, we can try again later, I promise. What? Good day, sir. I said good day. So if your villager's whistling, you want to talk to him, because if you talk to them while they're whistling, then there's a higher chance that they tell you to go off and eat, or I mean, that they give you furniture. Got any juicy gossip? Tell me a story. Hey, Fancy C, will you do me a little favor? Could you deliver this letter to Rod for me, please? Oh, calm down. It's not a love letter or anything. Yes, I'm sure you can do it within 30 minutes. I mean, it's not rocket science. Oh, yeah, I know. Okay, just give me the fucking letter. Well, lucky me. Thanks. And don't you even think about reading it. I'm gonna open it. Oh, wise little Rod. I'm a busy girl, so you better appreciate this. Running will make you bulky in weird places. What? I better go deliver this before. What? What? Huh? What is going on between Rod and Barbara? Is she hitting on him? I don't know. I don't know. That's definitely code. Dude, what is going on in here? This dude's entertaining guests, apparently. His whole house is cleared out. What's up, man?
Hey, how's your evening going, C-Puff? Man, I had about 1,000,000 things I wanted to tell you today, but you didn't come visit this afternoon, so I let myself forget 'em, Ace. Enough of that, though. You got something to tell me, huh?
Letter. I wonder if he's gonna comment on the fact that it's opened.
Oh, a letter from me? From Barbara? I wonder what it says. Let me check it out, Ace. Huh? What? What's this? Man, this letter's already opened. That ain't right. It was probably you, too. I mean, I understand the temptation, but no. Let me explain. No. Let me explain. No, I was walking and I tripped and the dog ate it and I swear it was the bees. I was being chased by bees. This is just not cool, Ace. No, I wanted to piss off Barbara and I pissed off Rod. No, that wasn't how this was supposed to go. That is not how that was supposed to go, dude. No, I pissed off the wrong villager, dude. Anyways. That sucks. It'd be like that. Oh yeah, let's visit Rossetti. I don't even know if you can visit Rossetti in this game. You just have to have him visit you. You don't find Rossetti in this game. Rossetti finds you.
He's not mad, just hella disappointed. So now what happens if I go talk to Barbara? Is she even gonna know I opened it? Because I think I did that all wrong. Ooh, we got a conversation. Ooh, we got a conversation. Ooh, we got a conversation. Savannah says, hey, Annabelle, if you could be any cake in the world, what would you be? Oh, that's easy. Duh, carrot. What? Did you think I wasn't going to have an answer? Dude, I think about this all the time. I'd have a delicious frosting hat.
The Japanese number for 4 is pronounced like yan but shorter. Yan.
And I could eat it whenever I got hungry or my blood sugar got too low. What? She's still thinking about frosting hats? Yo, thank you, Shu. How you doing today, man? Thank you for 4 months, dude. Yeah, welcome back in here. Thanks for the support, homie. I've been getting these random TikToks telling me about how to pronounce Japanese words. It's pretty funny, actually. That's a good idea. I was thinking cheese, but that's just because I like cheese. I mean, I really hadn't put that much thought into it. Oh, Savannah, this isn't the sort of thing you can leave to chance. You never know when you might find yourself in some sort of cake emergency. I mean, true, dude. You never want to be caught up in a cake emergency. Damn. Annabelle's on it today. Frosting hat. Bad character aggro. Where did Barbara go, dude? I want to go talk to Barbara and see if she somehow knows that I opened the letter. Maybe Rod already went and told her. I really want to see. Did Barbara just like straight jet home? No, Maple's at home though. Barbara's just gone. Oh, there she is. I delivered it. So you made it on time. Oh, good. Thanks. Well, anyways, I guess I should give you a nice prize. Please take my checkered tile. She doesn't suspect a thing. Thanks again. Oh, wonderful. Nailed it. Just played a demo for 30 minutes, has potential, called Deliverium. And all it cost was ruining Rod's day. Well, you know. I guess you can't put a price on love, but you can put a price on debauchery. Probably about 300 bells, because I don't think that carpet was worth more than that. So... I hate mouse villagers anyways. Sorry, Rod. Wow. Mice villager shaming in the chat. Wow. I can't believe it, dude. Have you ever played Animal Crossing GameCube on stream? I have. Yeah. A lot, actually. There's actually a series of 7 episodes over on the YouTube. If you'd like to watch my playthrough from like 2021. 7 episodes, I think, are over on YouTube. You just got to go look at the playlist or just search in my video section over on the YouTube channel. Otherwise, last year, I'm hearing so many things from your sentences. Like, what? So last year, I did an Animal Crossing museum challenge, and I played Animal Crossing GameCube for like almost like chunks of the whole year. And we tried to finish the museum in that game. We failed, but we got really close. So as this year progresses, as we get towards summer and fall, we're actually going to be going back to Animal Crossing GameCube to finish the museum in that game this year instead. Potentially, you know, tentatively. The art is going to be the part that's the hardest for that game. So we took a break from Animal Crossing GameCube for now. Just taking a breather from it. I'd offer you to go on Twitch to also find all my Animal Crossing GameCube content, but it's no longer on Twitch. So yeah, but I have a lot of Animal Crossing GameCube on content, and again, I have 7 episodes on YouTube, and I have more coming since we're transferring everything over anyways. So yeah, check out the YouTube if you're looking for the Animal Crossing GameCube content. Like, I think my YouTube, I think they have a search bar, right? I think you can go to a channel, you can go to videos, and then you can go to the little search symbol and you could type Animal Crossing, and then it would probably bring up every video I've ever done for Animal Crossing, and also playlists. So here's the Animal Crossing GameCube playlist right here. It's 10 episodes. So here, I'll link you the playlists. I'm still learning how to navigate YouTube myself. That's why I literally just looked that up so I could like see for myself, like, what does it look like when people interface with my YouTube, you know? Because we're going to be posting a lot of videos, so we're going to have to do most of our sorting via playlist. We're going to have to offer people playlist and just let them find playthroughs via the playlist, right? Like, that's going to have to be it, because we're going to have so much content on this YouTube. It's going to be hard to navigate it all, I think, once I start releasing stuff. So I'm going to be releasing a lot of stuff that not to the subscribers feed, by the way. So keep that in mind. And I'm going to announce it in the Discord, and we're going to post it in the Discord archives. That exactly. Yeah. Wow. Literally get out of my brain, dude. Sometimes we link up way too often. Yeah. We're going to be, that's the plan. So the plan is to use the Discord archives. And then, because I'm going to be releasing a lot of stuff not to the subscriber feed, because I don't feel the need to flood my subscribers, but I do want to get this stuff out fast. So for example, you'll see like full playthroughs just like show up on YouTube, not on the subscriber feed. Like, literally just, it'll show up on my channel, but you'll have to search for it. That's where playlist and that's where the Discord will come in. But some stuff will still be released on an episodic fashion via the actual subscriber feed, and you'll be notified and you'll be able to watch it episodically, stuff like that. Yeah, thank you, Desi. Yeah, I'm pushing 300 here after my break. Every waking hour of my day, I'm just sitting there clicking at this point. I'm just going to get this done. And then the only stuff I can't transfer is anything over 12 hours. That's where the hard drive comes in. All that's going to have to be downloaded. So the first game plan is we're going to download everything that's 12 hours or higher, and we're going to upload or export everything that's not. From there, because I'm still going to have time, I'm probably going to go back and just download everything off of Twitch to a couple hard drives, or everything I feel like really needs to be preserved, and I'm maybe don't want to just have on YouTube, like some of our really iconic playthroughs. Then that'll be preserved on a hard drive. And then by the time April rolls around, we'll end up deleting everything off of Twitch, and we'll just have YouTube as the mainstay with all the old content, and then a hard drive full of stuff that's like really special to me. Unfortunately, I can't preserve it all right now, because that would cost me a good amount of money, because it's probably over 30 plus terabytes of content. We did the math. It's like pushing 40 terabytes. So I'm not going to be buying a hard drive that big. Not that big. So I haven't bought one yet, but I'm going to pick it up here soon. So yeah, what's up, Ace Mage? I'm excited about Fantasy Life. Yeah, cross-platform and cross-save. So did they talk about, so Fantasy Life is coming like soon, right? It's like a March release. Here, let's switch over to, ooh, they have a museum remix. That's cute. Here, 10 p.m. Synthwave. I like this song a lot, actually. This is one of my favorite songs here. May 21st. So actually, what is that? The exact day that Tears of the Kingdom released, or is that 2 days before? Is that Tears of the Kingdom's release date? Was that May 21st or was that May 23rd? I think it was right around that area. Of course, even like 2 or 3 years later, that's all I'm thinking about, man. That was one of the coolest moments in my stream history. So, oh, it was May 12th? Oh, I had that. My dyslexia is kicking in. My dyslexia is kicking in there. Yeah. Oh, wait, I don't want to go here. I want to go pay my debt. To the Rod haters. Dude, I like Rod. Rod's cool. I don't have a problem with the mice villagers personally. I'm not a big fan of the chickens, though. I'm not a big fan of the anteaters either. Do you have your first stream or month of stream recorded? Yeah. It's not all recorded, but I have a lot of it. Yeah. I'm actually going to start releasing my old KK Slider concerts on YouTube here real soon. Because I just transferred over like a ton of our old KK Slider concerts. So like here, let me show you. Let's see, is YouTube a good place to show this off? Or would it be better to do it on Twitch? I think YouTube. Here, I'll show, just for conversation's sake, I'll just quickly take a look at So right now we are transferring over everything and we're starting with the oldest stuff and going to new, right? So we're starting with the oldest stuff and we're going to new. So right now we're slowly transferring everything over here. Here, let me size this down a little bit. So for example, you'll see this is Diablo 2 Resurrected, which is I think 2021. This is Paper Mario 64. None of this stuff's released yet. It's just on the YouTube waiting. So if I go all the way back to about, how many pages are we at here? I go all the way back to about here. This is all the content. I don't have a ton of my first month of content, but I have a good amount. Here it is. This is where we're getting into the gritty right here. This is the first couple months of content, so right around here. So it all starts right here. It all starts right here with the only highlight. The first highlight I have is me fighting Windblight Ganon. It's a 6-minute highlight of me fighting Windblight Ganon. Right, so a lot of my early highlights were actually small. They were like little 6-minute highlights of me doing content. Right, so here, if I jump over here. Oh wait, wrong button. No, wrong button again. How do I switch to the other side of the screen? I thought I had that. I fixed that. This one? Yeah, this one. So this is me playing. This is literally my first stream, pretty much. This is pretty much my first ever stream right here. This is pretty much my first ever stream here. Here, let me get my music going again. Hold on. Right? So I have that right here, and then from there we have a bunch of smaller ones here. We have a bunch of little teeny clips. And the first like full feature presentation I really have is me doing a thing called Beard Brothers with my roommate, where we were going to start a series where we played games with each other, but it never ended up going further than 2 episodes. And we're playing Wargroove together. It's called Beard Brothers. And my roommate's not on camera because he didn't want to be on camera, but he's like in the room talking. And then from there I have Katamari. I have a 50-minute highlight of Katamari. I have me doing some Breath of the Wild content for like an hour clip. Right? And then the first full stream, this is where I'm leading up here with this commentary. The first full official stream that wasn't like a bunch of little highlights and stuff was 3 heart normal mode Breath of the Wild. Right here. This is the first full stream. This was probably about 2 weeks into streaming. This is probably about 2 weeks into streaming right here. About 2 weeks into streaming right here. Full art, why did I say full art? I'm playing too much Pokemon. 3 heart normal mode challenge. That's the first full stream that I ever highlighted when I started trying to preserve my content. I have a bunch of Mega Man, and then here it is. I believe I have a full playthrough of me playing Kirby's Adventure in here somewhere. Kirby's Adventure for about 3 hours. Oh yeah, the time I played Mortal Kombat randomly, dude. Mortal Kombat game night. I played Mortal Kombat 11 in 2 parts. Yep, positive Tuesday vibes. Here it is. The first and only full Animal Crossing stream I ever highlighted on my channel. Right here. This is it. Animal Crossing GameCube. 5.5 hours of me playing Animal Crossing GameCube. This was on June 11th. So the first full stream was that I like highlighted was actually like my 3rd month of streaming. This is how bad I was about preserving my content. This is actually like my 3rd month of streaming because I started in really late March and then I had April, May, June. So this is like my 3rd month of streaming. I've really started to figure out what I was doing at this point. I really started to figure out my vibe here. And this is when I started feeling comfortable saving my streams. So you have to understand that my logic back then was my streams suck. Why would I save them? Terrible logic. This was the first time that I was confident and was like, I want to make sure I'm preserving this. And from there, I slowly started piecing together the art of preserving content. But like, it wasn't until like that 3rd month mark that I realized the value of doing it. So to go back to the original question, I don't really have a ton of my old content from the 1st month. It's all little highlights. You can watch me play an hour of Breath of the Wild. You can watch me do a super funky KK Slider concert. And like, that's kind of it from the first 2 months. That's kind of it. And then once we get into June, I have a bunch of Stardew content saved because we started Stardew Valley in that month. I have a bunch of City Folk, GameCube, Wild World is even there. I have Wild World content from 2019 in here, chat. I have Wild World content from 2019 in there that I just found the other night. I was like, oh yeah, we played this game, dude. You look 19 in that highlight. I've aged a little bit since then. Yeah, sure, you know. It's really just the beard though. If I were to shave my face right now, aside from looking a little bit chunkier because my beard hides my weight, I would look a lot younger. The beard and the mustache really adds some years to me for sure. But there's no denying that that was literally 5 years ago. Almost 6 years ago. Yeah, your boy was a bit younger then. Yeah, your boy was a bit younger then. Oh my gosh, dude. You look 27. I appreciate that. Add a couple years. Thank you though. You got me close. Full art Hylian EX. Yo, what's up, Elliot? Good to see you, buddy. Been in lurk mode the whole time. Just wanted to say really quick, hi really quick. Today would have been my late aunt's 77th birthday. Aw. No, it doesn't bring down the mood at all, man. Listen, this is the checkpoint. Can somebody throw a log on the bonfire? The experience that I try to make here on Twitch is what I call an internet checkpoint. A place for you to connect and have shared experiences with humans. Sometimes those checkpoints can be a little bit bittersweet. This is the day that's in honor of a past family member. It could also be positive. Today, I managed to nail a job I've been trying to get for years. But through that shared experience, we connect with people. And I think in this day and age, you know, a lot of us could probably use more of those connections in our lives with the digital age rolling in. So you're always welcome to come here and share a moment from your at the checkpoint, right? Come and check in and it might not be as permanent as the YouTube comments, but in some ways it's almost more freeing because you put it out there, it goes into the Twitch chat, and for the most part it disappears outside of my YouTube VODs, you know, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So don't you ever worry about that. I do think that there's a thin line between trauma dumping and checkpointing. And really, nobody can tell you what that line is except for you. So my advice is if you ever feel like you're being too much, if you ever feel like you're saying too much, check yourself. Take a step back and truly ask yourself, like, am I stepping into a trauma dump territory? Or am I just sharing a moment from my life? Because there is a thin line, but like you have to kind of check yourself there. Unfortunately, like no one can really tell you that line because it's kind of a personal line. I think some different spaces on the internet have totally defined that line. I have not, and I'm okay with that. So this is Pelly. This is still Pelly. Phyllis, I thought Phyllis showed up at 6, but I guess Phyllis doesn't show up until 8. So you guys have to wait another hour before Phyllis, but I can show you all Phyllis here when she shows up, okay? What's up, Joss the boss? How you doing? I'll show you Phyllis when she shows up. Phyllis is pink. Phyllis is pink and Pelly is white. That's the best way to tell. She's like a pinkish purple. You shot down Pete yesterday? Yo, what's up, Octo Cree? Yo, good to see you, Joss. Welcome in here, man. I be patient. Yeah. I'll pop into the. Feel free to remind me. We'll pop in here before we go listen to KK Slider. We'll say hi to the old Phyllis. If you're over there enjoying the show at the Lurker Zone, thank you for enjoying my content on YouTube. I really appreciate you, and hopefully you continue to enjoy the show this evening. If you want to come over and chat, you're always welcome to pop over to the Twitch channel. But no worries either way. For those of you that are hanging out in the Twitch chat tonight, hey. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the chillest experience on Twitch for a Saturday night. Hope y'all are enjoying the show. And more importantly, I hope you're having a great weekend, dude. I hope you're having a good Saturday night. And for those of you that are lurking on both, because I know some of y'all are, game on, man. Thank you. Thank you for the support. I will tell you guys this. I don't talk about analytics and stuff too much, but I sometimes do like to share this stuff just for the sake of posterity, I guess, I think is what I want to say, kind of. But yo, the tier 2 from Vextra, thank you for 11, dude. I will say that I've noticed I've noticed a super healthy increase of subscribers since we've started streaming to YouTube. Now, I'm convinced that that's likely people from my Twitch stream who are just realizing that they haven't subscribed there or are discovering my YouTube for the first time. But there's a small part of me that likes to believe that maybe I am effectively getting put into front of some people's eyes, and maybe those some people are clicking over, and maybe I'm meeting new people through YouTube. And I, for a fact, can confirm that there is a little bit of that going on because we've had people come into the Twitch chat and say it, which is awesome. But it's really cool. It's actually like super cool. I just wanted to kind of say it, you know, like it's really cool that I've gone up like, I think a total of like almost 50 subscribers since I started doing this. And I don't know if it's going to stay that way, but it's just cool. I just wanted to kind of, it's just cool, man. It's just cool. And I really appreciate you all, whether again, it is the Twitch chat here jumping over and giving me some love, or if I am meeting new people out there. I think it's just really cool. And it's something that I wasn't sure how this was all going to go, but you know, I'm a humble guy. And from the very beginning of my Twitch journey, I've always said that if even one person a day is discovering and enjoying my content, you're growing. Even if it's baby steps. One person a day is enough to really feel like you're finding your success. And that's for me. I'm a humble guy. Like, one person a day matters. So that's why I try so hard to create an environment that is welcoming to a first timer. That's why I'm so about that life. So it's nice to think that maybe it's nice to think that that vision can be intact for this other platform. I've been channeling that energy on Twitch this whole time, 5+ years, one at a time, baby. Get me in front of the eyes of at least one person a day and I'm winning. And now that I have the opportunities to do that on YouTube as well, it's really powerful for me because, again, I am a humble creator in that sense, and I don't expect anything to come easy. And I'm expecting this to be a slow grind, and I expect to do this for years and years to come. So it might look small now. 2,000 subscribers is nothing to scoff at on YouTube, but it might look small now. But I'm very confident that if I keep this flow and I keep this going, that we will just see the natural progression of growth happening. And it does start to snowball, and I'm excited. I'm not getting myself too head in the clouds, and I try really hard not to focus on analytics. But I'm telling you, it's cool, man. It's a cool feeling when you really let yourself think that way. Who cares about the big gains? Small gains, small gains, small gains. You're just looking to get one a day, one follow a day, one subscriber a day. Like, that stuff really adds up, man. Yeah, one sub at a time. So it's just cool. I just wanted kind of to share my thoughts on that. I think there might be other people out there that create content. Maybe some wisdom can be shared to you. I also like these night streams for a chance to just kind of let loose and be myself a little bit. Not necessarily care about what I'm talking about outside of, certain topics. So thanks for listening. Thanks for hanging out. Just a super relaxed, like my Saturday night streams and night streams in general are like super laid back. It kind of just feels like a bunch of people hanging out versus me entertaining a bunch of people. A lot of times the night stream entertains me almost more than I entertain y'all, I feel. So thanks. Thanks for that. All right, here, let's pay off our debt real quick. I think we're about to pay off our debt. Yeah, I appreciate you, Twitch Thomas. Thank you, man. Night streams for the win. Cindy Alice, the flex on him. I like that. That's where the D-gens and X4 channers lurk. Oh my goodness, you've paid off your entire loan. So there's no confusion. I will promptly make a deposit. Is there anything else I can do for you? No, that's okay. Is that so? Well, be sure to come by anytime we can be of assistance. All right, you guys ready for it? Here we go. Boop 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 boop. What are your thoughts on fried pickles? Here's the thing about fried pickles. If you eat them too hot, you end up just accidentally eating the pickle out of the casing of fried materials. So my only opinion is that you have to eat them when they're a little bit on the cooler side so that they don't disconnect like an onion ring. If you eat onion rings too hot, you just get a bunch of onion and then a bunch of ring. And that's my opinion. I love them. My home loan is all paid off. Don't deglove your fried pickles. Yep. That's my thought. All right, nice. Let's go talk to Tom Nook so he can put us back in debt again. Go for a bloomin' onion and a big beer right now. Or just a boomin' onion. When I read booming onion, I was thinking of awesome blossoms from The Office. Is that what they were called? And they're at that meeting in Chili's, I think, or not Chili's. They're at the meeting at whatever that restaurant is. He's like, do you want an awesome blossom? This is truly the best place. You're right. Yeah, it is Chili's. Okay. I always worry about that. Like, I'm always trauma dumping when I pop in. It's hard to having people who are gone on my mind. This time of year especially. Been drinking out of my aunt in her house as well. Yeah, you know, and that's the whole shared experience thing, is because we all kind of deal with that. Just, you know, maybe at a different pace and than the next person, you know. So yeah, you're always welcome to pop in here, Elliot, and chat with us, homie. Appreciate you, dude. Plus, in my opinion, everyone in life deserves a little extra love. Again, there's it's that beautiful thin line between, you know, the sharing and venting with the people in your life, but also making sure that you're not overly dumping on them and you're taking care of yourself and you're, you know, seeking professionals if you need to, so that you can ensure you're putting energy where it belongs. But I think most people would agree with the statement that everyone deserves an opportunity to talk and get stuff off their chest. Everybody. That's a human right. You know what I mean? And I don't think most people are going to ever give you a hard time for sharing a thought, especially one that is relatable and realistic and something that we all deal with, you know? That's how I feel about it. It's kind of always how I've always felt about it. Thank you, Sam, for the gifted over to Twitch Thomas, bringing them in, badging them up. Badging them up and bringing them in. Thank you, dude. I have a confession. I've been wanting to restart my island and try a southern hemisphere as a change. Do it. You won't do it. You won't do it, Doomed. You won't. Punk. Thank you, Sam. my goodness, chat. I don't know why I give Tom Nook such a punk voice. Yeah, I never thought you'd actually pay it off. I'm shocked, I admit. I don't know what kind of voice to give Tom Nook. I imagine he would just sound like a regular dude. Agreed, yeah. What? It was so easy? Is that so? Well, with that being the case, I bet you're thinking it's high time you moved up. And built up. Let's add another floor. Of course, there would be a small fee. But I'm sure that doesn't bother you now, Do we have a plan? Take me higher. My, what generosity. If you wish to build it, I shall come and build it. Now then, what color roof? Green. All right, green it is. Well, I plan to be finished with your rebuild tomorrow. I bet you can't wait. Nook is a criminal. He gives you a loan. He assumes you'll never pay off, forever indebted to him. Yeah, this is how we went into a housing crisis in 2007. Tom Nook was behind it the whole time. I fucking knew it. Sorry, speaking American things. How many bankers would give you a zero interest loan? A bunch of bankers that just want you to fail so they can line their pockets with the tears of your failure. I know what's going on here. They came to give you an offer you can't refuse. I hear that. If they wanted that, they would give you a 30% interest loan. But there's no fee for taking too long to pay it off. Oh, I'm sorry. Personally, I like my kneecaps. Yeah, sure. You know, you don't have to charge me money for taking too long. But, you know, losing limbs? Sure. Yeah, sure. I don't know about you, Sandra, but I prefer my kneecaps over a couple bucks. So, you know, I'm just saying, I'm just kind of throwing that out there, you know, like, I gotta weigh the options a little bit. You've got another kneecap? Quit complaining. Let's go say hi to Maple. We haven't said hi to Maple today. Where's the cutie pie at? You do have a point. C-Puff, why are you out so late? Why aren't you in bed? I should go to sleep, but I've got too much on my mind, Starshine. By the way, what do you need from me? I'm here to talk. Hey, C-Puff, I've got the coolest furniture in my room now. It makes me want to flail my arms and sing a happy little song. Yeah, because I've been hooking her up with furniture. That's why she's saying that. The pineapple bed and the froggy chair are from Hylian Co. It's getting pretty dark out. So, what can I do for you? Let's talk. Hey, I'm trying to track down some swank new lovely furniture. C-Puff, would you like to help, Starshine? It would be way more fun that way. Ooh, she wants more furniture. Let's go home and see if we got some. All right. Lovely furniture. Wild World. Let's go take a look at the massive list of things called lovely. Now, here's the thing you need to know about this. Lovely furniture does not necessarily mean the lovely series. The lovely series is, in fact, a part of the lovely furniture. Thank goodness it's not that confusing. But it's not limited to that. Lovely furniture actually means a bunch of stuff, like Mario furniture, kitty furniture, robot furniture, the Thanksgiving, mushroom furniture. Anything space themed is technically lovely. So the term lovely is more of a category of furniture that is considered lovely. And that's what you can give her as an option. So we can go through a whole list of stuff and see what we have and hook her up with, as she said, some Hillary Swank levels of furniture here. So let's go ahead and see what we got in here. What's this? The Robo Clock is on the list. Boom. We're already good. We're already good. We have a backup Robo Clock. Perfect. It's all yours. Let's go. We're already locking it in. It's a theme, right? Yeah, that's a good word for it. Even though even that can be a little confusing in the terms of Animal Crossing, but yeah, like it's like a theme. It's a widespread category. Hillary Swank is hot. The total house cost in Wild World will set you back 1.3 million. In New Horizons, it's 9 million. However, due to the inflation rates, in all reality, you might not realize it, but 9 million bells in New Horizons is actually pretty equivalent to around maybe 1 million bells in Animal Crossing Wild World, because the conversion rates are not the same. And this is how we can quantify this and calculate this appropriately. If the house costs 9 million in New Horizons, but 1.3 million in Wild World, and we could assume that they're going to cost pretty similar levels, but we just have to adjust for inflation, we can argue that 1 million equals 9 million in Wild and in New Horizons. And I think that actually makes sense. So for every 1 million you have in Wild World, you roughly have 10 million in New Horizons. This is true. I'm not just being a goober and memeing here. I'm not. I promise you, 1 million equals 10 million in New Horizons. I promise you this is real. I promise you. Yeah, it's 1 million in Wild World equals about 10 million in New Horizons. So here's another way to think about it. All right. I got you. On another way to prove the math here. So it takes about an hour to farm up 300,000 bells in New Horizons via diving. However, if you were to spend an hour making money with the most efficient money-making tools in Retro Crossing, the most you could make is maybe 50 to 100,000, maybe. So even that alone, look at the difference between how much money you can make if you had similar dedicated systems. Look at the way the turnip market works. If you look at the actual real tangible data, it's clear that the inflation in New Horizons is like a 1 million to 10 million ratio. Like, it's clear. It's clear as heck. It's like, it's a very drastic difference. I'm not one of those people, right? Or am I? Wait, you're totally a slacker. Oh, really? Is that how I seem to you? Well, swine. Maybe I should just start acting my age, huh? Oh, damn. Well, I don't even know what he said. I like the sea bass example. So 2.5. So you think that because sea bass are sell for 400 in New Horizons, shooting star. So you think because sea bass sell for 400,000 in New Horizons and 400 bells in New Horizons and 160 bells in Wild World, that the inflation is about 2.5. However, you also have to account for the fact that 400 bells doesn't go as far in New Horizons as 160 bells goes in Wild World. You see, in Wild World, I can go buy a piece of furniture for, let's say, 10,000 bells at most. But in New Horizons, furniture can cost you up to hundreds of thousands of bells. So how much is 400 bells? What is 400 bells even worth in New Horizons? Nothing. 400 bells is worth nothing. Whereas 160 bells actually has some tangible. Like, I can buy a gold stereo in this game for 2,640. Hold on, gold stereo ACNH. In ACNH, the gold stereo cost. Well, I don't know if it's in ACNH. It might not be. So what's the equivalent item? Stereo ACNH. What's the equivalent item? So you have a couple options. You have a couple options for equivalency. Let's say the DJ turntable that costs 9,300. The hi-fi stereo cost 82,000 bells. So we're going to assume that this gold one is equivalent to the high end. So like here, take a picture. Look at, these are pretty much equivalent. You see this? You see this. All right. Is that fair? Is this fair? So what's the math? So we divide 10,000 bells divided by 2640. Oh, wait, I said multiply. And we get 3.78 repeated. So it seems like it's times 4, I think is a little bit closer. So if it's times 4, maybe that's a little better. So, all right, maybe I'll give you that. Maybe it's not as high as 10 million. All right, maybe it's not as high. I'm just effing around. I don't actually know at all. Who cares? Tom Nook's a crook, and he sent us to an island where there is no economy and just started charging us whatever he wanted for furniture. In all fucking reality, that stereo probably just costs like 2,000 bells in the mainland, and instead Tom Nook just put us in our own little society, and he's completely controlling everything around us. And he just sells stuff for whatever price he wants because we don't have any comparisons. It's not like we can shop around. We don't even have the internet on this island. So in all reality, Tom Nook basically just created a cult and said, sometimes I'm going to charge you 53,000 for a phonograph, and sometimes I'm going to charge you 5,000 for a jukebox. He just does whatever he... Okay, hold on. We need to take a deep breath. This is supposed to be a chill stream. Just take a deep breath. All right, listen, Tom Nook, man. The crook. We're vibing here. We're vibing. I love this counter argument. The lawn chair in Wild World is 1,000 bells, but in New Horizons it's 700. Shut your mouth, man. We all know that the ability to make lawn chairs has gotten easier over the years, and there's an abundance of product and materials. So lawn chairs got cheaper due to the abundance of materials in the Animal Crossing world. Whereas in what? I couldn't keep going. This is this fictional universe. Like, this is serious business, dude. You guys don't get it. This is serious business. Basically, what we've established is that Animal Crossing's economy is effed. Yeah, true. Real money isn't real. Real money isn't real. This is even less real. Listen, I would prefer Animal Crossing money over real life money because I can find Animal Crossing money on trees and under rocks. Let me ask you, when's the last time you found money in a tree or under a rock? So if I had to choose. True, yeah. Yeah, you know, like I'm just saying, like if I had to choose, growing money on trees sounds real nice. I guess if we really wanted to think about this scientifically, no wonder the economy's effed. Because you can just grow money. This is like all the MMOs I ever played in my life. Anybody played MMOs and then all of a sudden had somebody find a dupe? And then the money is just ruined and the economy's just ruined? That's basically Animal Crossing. They just found a dupe and somebody figured out you could just grow money and then it's just over. Yo, Snez girl, hope you're doing well. Thanks for popping back in here tonight. At times, a pleasant surprise to see you popping in for a PM stream, homie. You've never gone metal detecting before? True. Big true, actually. I mean, technically in real life, you can grow money. You just have to grow stuff that's worth money. You know? Like farmers? Yes. That's precisely what I was referencing. I was definitely not referencing anything else. Farmers. I wonder if real froggy chairs are sold on Etsy. I said farmer chairs. You can print money, you just may go to jail. True. This reminds me of my daughter asking me if a ladder made of lions could beat Charizard, and I said yes. She argued heavily for the lion ladder. I argued heavily for Charizard, and we kept going in circles. Then I yelled, "Neither exist. Why are we talking about this?" Then she said, "But wait, what about a boat made of lions?" And I actually died. Hold on, I need to stand up and stretch. Oh my god. Oh. Big stretch here this evening. Someone 3D prints a mini frog chair and lily pad table. Wait, I want to see. Send it to me. What the heck? That sounds sick. Welcome back in here, Chic. And thanks for hanging out, everyone, tonight. Yo, we're having fun just yapping about whatever, man. That's what these night streams are all about. We're just yapping about whatever, man. Honestly, having a little bit too much fun. Oh my gosh, they're mini. They're actually like mini little froggy chairs. They even have all the different colors. Oh my god. Okay, these are a doorbell. Here. These are a doorbell. Look at these. There's a lily pad as well. A lily pad table as well. Hey, Paris. Super late? Oh, no worries. Glad to have you here whenever you get a chance to pop in, man. Good to see you, Paris. Mija, good to see you here as well. Thanks for checking in this evening, Just Ruby. Thanks for checking in this evening, Pixie Skies. Always good to see you, Brown Coats United. Cushy Bear, Great Bambi, Video Bug. Oh, hey, good to see you. Vextra Penguin, thank you again for the tier 2 for 11. Vextra, you know, I didn't get a chance to really express my gratitude for that tier 2 for 11 months. I hope you're out there. I hope you're enjoying the show. And I hope you're hearing me truly lock in and say thank you for that, dude. I know I said thanks, but I was in the middle of yapping. And thank you again, Shumaiko as well. Shumaiko. And thank you again, Sam. Appreciate the support coming in here, you bunch of hooligans. Thanks for checking in this evening. I also saw somebody else I wanted to say hello to. Don't be shy to welcome the fam in here. The Twyforce is twinkly tonight. Dude, we have to go back out and take a look at it. Somebody else popped in. I think it was Brown-Eyed Girl. Brown-Eyed Girl. I saw Brown-Eyed pop in. I hope you're having a good night as well. Happy Saturday. What's up, Coda Bear? Might boot up the old ACNH. Yeah, we were talking a little bit about the old ACNH today. Yo, I got your piece of furniture here, Maple. It's gonna mess up the whole vibe of your room, but it's gonna make you happy. And that's really what matters now, doesn't it? What? Did you really get me a RoboClock? I can't believe you're giving me such a lovely furniture. Oh, thank you so much. I owe you dinner or something. Oh, that's just fine. Thanks again. Oh, wait, I should give you a reward. A deal's a deal. Here's your red drum. Sick. Voltage in the building. Nick in the building as well. Good to see you out here, Nick. Welcome in. Red drum. All right, we'll go ahead and we'll sell a little bit more ground fruit just to clear our inventory and just to pick up a little bit more of the mess that we've left here. Oh, she wants to talk to me. Sure. I missed this version of the Pocket Space, but I guess it doesn't go well with the graphics. With the new graphics. You miss playing New Leafs especially. I think a lot of people feel that way. You finally have 94 golden walnuts. Dude, you're almost there, Nick. You only need 100 to get into the queue room, but you need 120, I think, or 115 or whatever to 100%. You'll thank me. That horrible raccoon has forced me into a life of indentured servitude. Watch out for yourself. Fitting letter for today's conversation. I'll just let the game speak for itself. Okay. It's a very weird letter, but in some ways, it's right on target. Oh well, whatever. It's funny. Yeah. You sure you didn't write that? You sure about that? You sure about that? I'm sure I didn't write it. Why would I? I'm not sending propaganda in the mail, dude. Are you kidding me? Drunk writing letters. 6 more for the queue room. I've never got this far before. Nick, dude, you're slaying it, dude. Dude, enjoy. The queue room's super mysterious. It's cool. You couldn't have told me when I moved here? Do you feel like older ACs had more villager island personalities? Yeah, I think that's probably one of the major differences between old AC and new, is just the personalities are a little bit more relatable. That's the way that I think the difference is relatability. I think that's what's missing. I think in New Horizons, they're just not relatable, and that's really the only problem. It's not that they're necessarily bad. It's not necessarily that they don't have any dialogue. They do. It's a little repetitive, but it is in this game as well. But the difference is that dialogue that you do get in this game is more relatable. But in ACNH, it's more robotic. It's more, hello, how are you today? Like my ACNH villagers talk to me like Copilot talks to me on Windows 11. Like I load up Copilot and it's like, hello, sir, would you like to talk about Windows 11 and any features that are confusing to you? And I'm just like, chill, homie, right? But in like the older AC games, they talk to you on like a human level. They're like relatable and it feels realistic. Yeah, what's up, Miss True? Hi, hey. Yeah, like they're just not that relatable in ACNH, but they have their moments, you know? They have their moments for sure. I've played enough New Horizons that I'll be the first person to tell you that every once in a while, you will totally get surprised by a villager's dialogue in that game, and it'll totally be super cool. It just doesn't happen often enough, and it just doesn't feel like it's overall as relatable as a human to a video game. As relatable as one can get to digital animals. We're not looking for this to be a real life exchange. I think all gamers understand that, but just the older games were just a bit more relatable. They were just a little bit more on point with the current times conversations when the games came out. Animal Crossing GameCube would reference things that maybe your modern early 2000er would talk about. And you could laugh and be like, wow. And then I go back and play Animal Crossing GameCube and it's somehow still relatable because there was a lot of human elements in it. This game, for example, likes to mess around a little bit with drama. And it likes to mess around with pop quizzes and go, oh, hey, do you want to take this celebrity pop quiz? Again, stuff that you might relate to. It's, here's a good way to word it to cut myself off from a rant. It's not only is it relatable and all that stuff, but it's less forced. It feels like when you have an interaction in this game, it doesn't feel forced. It's almost as if Savannah would probably say that if she was real. But I think you have more moments in New Horizons where you almost can feel the writer behind it. You can feel the developer's intent with the words. You can feel the human behind the machine writing the words. And like, that's not a good feeling. And that's not, you want to make it's supposed to feel real and organic, but in New Horizons, it's like you can feel the writer's intention behind it. And you can tell when they're trying to make you feel a certain type of way. I think that's kind of the difference. It almost feels forced in that game to an extent. And that's maybe what people catch up on or pick up on rather. And that's why it feels the way it does, is it feels off to us. It feels phony. It feels a little fake. Right? Like that's kind of, and again, it goes back to that relatability conversation. There was more sass. There was definitely more sass. Yeah. And I think that's because in real life, there's more sass, and like the sass is a big part of it. I don't think it's the only part of it, but let me ask you a question. Has anybody here ever worked in retail? Has anybody here ever worked in a kitchen? Or not a kitchen, sorry, in like, customer service, excuse me. Now, in customer service, is it fair to say that you have a mixed bag of interactions every day with humans. Every day, you're bound to have a mixed bag of interactions. Maybe you have a person who's super quiet and doesn't want to talk to you at all, and you can tell that they just want to get in and out of the store. But then you have some people who are super snarky and sassy and talk down to you because of your position. And you have some people who are super cheery and happy and alive and bubbly, and you're like, man, thanks for that energy. And you have some people who are sitting there on their phone and they just ignore you like you don't exist. That's old school Animal Crossing. New Horizons, every person is just bubbly and happy to see you. Every person that walks into your store in imagine if you just had a work day where every single person who walked into your store was like, hey, how you doing? So good to see you. Oh, thank you for making my coffee. Oh, you're the best. Oh, thank you. That's not realistic. That's not how real life works. But New Horizons passes that off like it does work that way. Every villager's happy to see you. Every villager's happy to be existing. Every villager is super happy to just breathe. Dude, nobody lives that way, man. Nobody, dude. And that's the problem. It's not realistic. It just doesn't feel right. It's like you go into New Horizons and you're in like an obvious simulation, as if somebody's trying to make you feel good. So they put you in a simulation with only good feeling vibes. It's like, no, dude, I want a villager to call me a fat idiot. I'm sorry if I sound like a masochist, but that's what I want. Like, I want a villager to call me a dummy, and like, it's gonna feel real, and it's gonna be like, oh yeah, I can relate to this. Like, that's what I want. I won't do it. Thank you. Thank you. You know what I mean? Like, that's the point, man. That's the point, dude. You can't relate to just everyday smiles, man. I want sometime to see Tangy. I want Tangy to get pissed at me. Hylian, where have you been for the past 2 months? I was worried sick about you. Are you kidding me? You couldn't even pick up a phone, Hylian? Why weren't you calling me? I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, Tangy. Please, please, please don't give up on me. Give me another chance. I'm your best friend, dude. Please. They were too safe with New Horizons, right? You don't ever know. Every time you see Tangy, she goes, hey, I'm not sure why you were gone, but like, I'm just glad you're back. And I have so many things to tell you, but like, that's okay that you were gone for 7 months and you didn't exist because like, you're here now. Hey. And you're just like, thanks. Like, thank you, Tangy. I love you. But like, after you have that interaction, every single time you come back to the game, it's the same interaction. Hey, how you been? Oh, I haven't seen you. Hey. It's like, okay, how many more times am I going to log in and talk to Tangy before I get that same interaction? And here is the crux of the whole conversation. It's not like these older games have that much of a different dialogue. Every time I log into Animal Crossing GameCube, Tangy has one of 3 things she says to me. She gets pissed at me for blowing her off. She calls me an idiot, or she says, hey, and she's happy to see me. But because the actual dialogue is kind of well-rounded and there's multiple options, it just feels better. You know what I mean? Like, my point is that like, it's not like these older games had more dialogue. It's the opposite. They're probably way more repetitive, but that repetitiveness, it's basically quality over quantity. And there, I said it. That's it. You know what I mean? It's just quality over quantity. It's like, sure, in Animal Crossing GameCube, it's not like they have more dialogue. It's just quality over quantity, right? I think that's kind of the vibe as well. So I just like to make that clear because I think a lot of the conversation around ACNH makes it sound like there's less dialogue, or that it's like, all villagers always say the same stuff. It's like, they also did in the older games. Like, I hate to burst your like memory bubble, but like, if you were to log into New Leaf and talk to Tangy every day, she's probably going to repeat herself after the first couple days. you know, like probably. But so it's not about the repetitiveness. It's about the dialogue that you do hear being relatable. It all comes back to the relatability, right? Do you think the dialogue change affected other games that Nintendo released close to ACNH? I think Nintendo has obviously evolved as a company. If what you're asking is like, will we ever see a game like New Leaf again, or sorry, GameCube again? No, we won't. Will we ever see like edgy Nintendo games again? Probably not. I think we are actually out of the era of edgy Nintendo. Nintendo only ever even got edgy because they had to compete with the edgy gaming space. Now that Nintendo's found their own market and their own niche, the sad truth is I don't really think we're ever going to see Nintendo go back to edgelord again. Edge Nintendo is gone. And it's always going to be soft and bubbly because they don't really need to do anything else. And then we'll occasionally get some really good content from them. Every once in a while, Nintendo will drop something that pushes the fold, and we'll all be pretty excited about it. But I think outside of the occasional, I think Nintendo is totally full on E for everyone. Full on E for everyone, right? Because like even in like the Zelda space where you could totally take some risk and make some really like less bubbly, less soft dialogue, they opt to just go with no story at all and make you think of the story. So even in a franchise where they could write a rich story and tell you books of dialogue and make you think and be profound in the perfect environment, the Zelda franchise is perfectly set up for this. They would rather not even write a story at all and just make you think for yourself. Because it's easier for them and it's softer, it's more approachable, and everybody wins kind of vibe. Right? So like, unfortunate. Again, I don't think we're completely out of it. Like I think Nintendo will every once in a while drop something that surprises us and is nice and deep and profound or very relatable and very human. But I think for the most part, they're here to give us some different content. And I'm so sad to see that. I think, have I already unpublished the Frigga video? No, I unpublished the Frigga video. No, I'm going to put that back. I'm going to publish that again so we can bring that clip back up. That's so sad, dude. That's so sad. I must have already transferred it to YouTube and published it. We should just release the YouTube video and then just put the link to that, I guess. Actually, that's actually not a bad idea. That's why I love my crankies. I love the crankies. Give me the small town drama. So that's the fun part about Animal Crossing is all the dialogue in these games has been different over the years, and City Folk leaned into the drama stuff. City Folk was all about the drama. City Folk was all about the ooh, Tangy and Rocco kissing in a tree. It's so funny. Like GameCube was about calling you an idiot. Wild World was about going from hot to cold as fast as possible and from cold to hot as fast as possible. City Folk was about town drama and gossip. New Leaf was basically the most well-rounded version of all of them, with a little less sass than we would like. A little less sass. There was some sass still. For sure. New Leaf was like the... New Leaf was them taking everything they learned and putting it into one game. Yeah. I wish I could play City Folk again, but I didn't play that one. You totally can, man. If you have a decent computer, you can emulate it. And if you don't, picking up a Wii is pretty cheap and the game's about $50 nowadays. So it's not the easiest barrier of entry. But it's there. I recommend it. If you get a chance to play City Folk again, I really recommend it. And if you were looking for advice, you could always come and ask, whether it be emulation or not. What I recommend for anybody who wants to play City Folk do is actually go the Wii U route and pick up a Wii U because it plugs into modern TVs and it plays Wii games. And they're only about $100. From there, you could decide to modify your Wii if you wanted. Your Wii U, and you could get all sorts of games for free. I'm just going to say it. You could just download all the games. But if you're not into modding and all that stuff, if that's all not your style, if you're not a tech person, you could just straight up buy a Wii U and then get a copy of City Folk for $50 and you could just play it and have a good time. Pretty steep investment for a retro console, but the Wii U is a pretty approachable device that plays Wii and Wii U games, and it's pretty nice. It's a pretty nice pickup. I think now that the eShop's dead, the Wii U's not really as worth it to buy it if you're not going to modify it though. Because without access to the eShop, it kind of loses a ton of its value, to be fair. So you kind of want to mod it. Do you have a brush on your head or is it your hair? It's my hair. Wolflink's my stalker in New Leaf. He's always coming in my house as soon as I load up my game. I wish my Wii U hadn't broken. That's rough. Wii U's are known for being kind of shaky on the technology side, especially these stupid gamepads. I wouldn't be surprised if I have to buy another one of these within the next 5 years. I wouldn't be surprised. I hope not, though. I hope not. Yeah, good question, though, Paris. To answer your question fully, though, I don't think it's ACNH isolated. I do firmly believe that Nintendo has taken a different direction with most of their games. But again, Nintendo will always surprise you. That is why the company is so fluid. They will always surprise you. Here's an example of a game that I bet you had a ton of great edgy content. Metroid Dread. I haven't played Dread, but I promise you Dread is an example of Nintendo still having some edge to them. A nice, sharp edge to them. And again, I understand there's different developers in my next example, but Metroid Prime is going to be another example that is primed for that kind of content. That nice, edgy, real, like almost darker content. Seeing dead bodies and stuff strewn about, dead pirates. Yeah, right. Like that stuff is going to be nice, right? So that content still exists, right? We still have franchises and games that Nintendo's willing to get that edginess back. They just don't do it a lot with certain titles, like Animal Crossing, like Zelda for some reason, even though I have a sneaking suspicion we might get a darker Zelda game again in the future. Maybe a side game, maybe a 2D one, I don't know. You can also look up your library and if they offer consoles for borrowing. Dude, I've heard about libraries offering consoles to borrow. I've heard about that. Yeah, Tears was pretty dark at times. I agree with that. Even Breath of the Wild was dark in theme, just not in dialogue. Right? Like Breath of the Wild had an ominous kind of dark feeling because when you for the example, the first time you show up to the castle village town, if you at all know the story, you know that this castle village was once a thriving village and now all wiped out and killed by the freaking sentries. And just that thought alone is mega dark. Right? So it's like they're okay with doing dark themes. It just seems like they're not necessarily into doing too much of that edgy kind of writing. Again, like the storytelling itself is more environmental. It's a little bit more safe in that sense, right? Like they're not writing the words, they're giving you the feeling. Right? And I think that there's still power there. I think invoking the feeling is just as powerful. It's just a different approach, right? Twilight Princess is without a doubt the scariest Zelda game still. Yeah, and after playing Majora's Mask again, I think I agree with you. I think where Majora's is scarier is maybe atmosphere. That's the one thing I'm going to give Majora's. It's the atmosphere of Majora's it's not even scary, it's eerie. It's like, you want to know what Majora's Mask feels like? Liminal space vibes. Majora's Mask feels like this weird, trippy, liminal space experience. So it's not even like scary. It's weird and like uncomfortable. Like when you're watching Link transform in the mask, you're like, ugh. But I think Twilight is like the scarier game. I agree with that, actually. I think so. I think you're right. We were just actually kind of talking about that today a little bit, so it was kind of on my brain. I may be one of the few that didn't like Dread. I did like their remake of 2 on 3DS. That's an interesting take. I wonder why you didn't like Dread. Was it the stupid like cutscene chase me down enemies? I feel like that ruined the game for a lot of people. Hero of Time is my favorite Link of all. His story is very tragic. So is that adult timeline? Or are you talking about Majora's? You're talking about kid timeline, child timeline with Majora's Mask. Because the Hero of Time goes back in time to be a kid again. And then goes into Majora's. Yeah, correct. Yeah. I agree with you. It's a very tragic timeline, actually. I was just looking at the Zelda timeline, cool legendary hero, and you know what I saw? So there's different Hyrules, and I realized that we haven't seen the version of Hyrule from Zelda 2 in a long time. And I wonder if they'll ever go back to it. You know the version of Hyrule in Zelda 2 where like Death Mountain's in the south and the bay is in the top right of the map. The ocean's in like the top right and the right left. Sorry, the east and the northeast. But the Death Mountain's actually in the south and like the middle's kind of south. I wonder if they'll ever go back to that and give us a game in that timeline. The timeline that ends in the era of decline and then Zelda 1 and Zelda 2. Wouldn't it be amazing if we went back to that version of Hyrule? Like, no, not even, it doesn't even have to be anything like Zelda 2, right? Just like that version of Hyrule that's very different than anything we've experienced in a long time to kind of freshen up Hyrule and give us something that we haven't played in a while. I think it could be really fun, right? It could be kind of cool to revisit that era, kind of see what's been going on there. That very different vibe for sure. Is it bad that the only Zelda game I've completed is Skyward? No, if anything, that you should be proud of that because that's a cool only Zelda game to have played. The first ever Zelda.
Jam.
You technically have only played the first ever or completed the first every Zelda game. Like, if anything, that's like a feat. Like, cool. At least you know like the beginning tale. All right, we have a pop quiz here. I want to listen to the music here. How would you describe my relationship with Pearl? Mortal foes. What? That's not right at all, neighbor. At least I like to think that's not true. All right, we have to go hide from villagers so we can listen to the music for a second. All right, everyone, welcome to the show here. It's Saturday night, 8 p.m., and we just got the 8 p.m. vibes. Possibly the chillest vibes of all of the Wild World songs. This is probably the most relaxing and most, in my opinion, the most memorable night song from Wild World. It's the most memorable nighttime song from Wild World. All right, here's the loop. Let's listen. Thank you so much for 11 months. Sounds fun, right? Like, yeah, exactly true. Exactly, Miss True. And my favorite part of this song is at the very end, when you hear the accordions just splash in before the loop ends. This is the goosebump. Here come the goosebumps. Here they come. I'm on edge. Dude. I was a little early. It's the next part. So it does the loop once and then it does it with the accordions and then it's a full loop. Okay. I'm here for it. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. Instant goosebumps every time. Every time my whole body shivers when I hear that one accordion note. I swear my whole body shivers, dude. It's actually beautiful. What makes a game replayable to Hylian? I'll answer this real quick, and then we're gonna go visit Phyllis. I promised Phyllis. What makes a game replayable? So exploration's a big part of it for me. Because if a game is explorable, and if a game has an abundance of exploration, I tend to forget all of it. So by the time I come back to play it again, I almost rediscover stuff. So just to kind of quantify what that means, exploration means discovery. Being rewarded for discovery of things. Being able to say what's in that cave, going to the cave, and then finding an item or something in the cave, or finding nothing. And the reward was just the fact that I found out there was nothing in there. I think if there's enough exploration in a game, it's very replayable because you don't remember every single detail of the game. So you're gonna almost be able to re-experience that again. I think another tidbit for replayability for me. See, this is a hard question because I just replay games because I feel like I replay games that aren't even replayable because I just love revisiting. But if I really had to think what makes a game replayable, it would be exploration. It would be music, sound design, music and sound effects, but music more so, but music, sound effects, sound design. And it would be I don't know. I almost want to say so like I'm gonna step away from Zelda. Like, what keeps me coming back to a game like Skyrim? Versatility. Freedom. There it is. I had freedom. Freedom of choice and manipulation, different ways to play the game. So, like, the ability to play games differently, but within the same game is huge to me. And it kind of goes into exploration because the exploration of the game's systems is just as important. Being able to play Zelda Breath of the Wild on normal mode, 3-heart challenge, and then come back and play it again and do an all shrine, the floor is lava, don't touch the ground, sky only, and then come back and play it again and do a lore quest and only go and talk to NPCs and find the quest and the stories and then play it again. And this time I'm challenging myself to collect all of the Koroks. Like, the freedom to play games differently, I think, is a big part of replayability. You know, playing Fire Emblem and choosing different characters every playthrough. Playing Pokemon and choosing a different Pokemon team in every playthrough. Playing Animal Crossing and having different villagers in every playthrough. That is a big part of replayability. So whatever that is, whatever I'm describing, I don't know, I can't find the words for it completely, but I think it has to do with freedom. Freedom of choice. Freedom of playing the game the way I want. I can't quite find a really good word, single word to word it. Versatility. Variance. There it is. Variance. I like that. I like that. Variance, I think, covers it. Because if there's enough variance in the game and in the game's systems, then I'm playing it again. Hades has variance literally built into the game. So let alone would replaying it be better, just playing it as many times as possible is better. Games with variance are definitely the key for me. For me personally, games with variance. Yeah, good question. Like I said, I'm honestly a sucker for replaying games, so like, I never really thought about it. You honestly just had me think about it for the first time probably like in a long time. I guess because for me personally, I guess Phyllis doesn't show up until 9. Sorry, y'all. Phyllis isn't here until 9, dude. I don't know what time Phyllis shows up in this game. I'm gonna be real. What about Hades? Well, we were talking about replayability in games, and I was laughing because I'm like, not only is Hades replayable, Hades has so much variance that every time you pick the controller up, you have a different experience, let alone every time you do a full playthrough. And like, that's like the perfect example of variance right there. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I love roguelikes and rogue style games, because I love variance in gaming. And again, sometimes variance comes in different forms. So like, to give you an example of variance is like Paper Mario. Whereas even though Paper Mario is a linear game with a linear story, because I can build my team differently, I play it multiple times in multiple ways. And that is enough for me to come back. Is literally the badge system in Paper Mario. The badge system alone and the partner system is enough for me to say, fresh playthrough. Let's try with this character. Let's try with this build. Right? Like we did our hammer only playthrough this past like year or two. Stuff like that. So I think variance comes in different shapes and forms, you know? I think variance can be something as simple as like the environment. Even though I guess that's not simple, but it can be things like the environment. It can be the weapon choices, builds, skills, characters, dialogue, different story arcs, whatever, just as long as there's variance. I think variance is what drew me to Animal Crossing over the years. I think if every time I would have played Animal Crossing, I had the same 8 villagers, I would have never played this game. Even if they were my favorite villagers. But the fact that every time I logged into Animal Crossing, I never knew what new villager was going to move in, sold me on these games growing up. Which is why I'm such a sucker for old AC. Because I love the idea of logging into the game and I never know what's going to happen. This villager's gone, this villager's in. Today, I got a new flower going over here. Like, I really like the variance in these games for sure. Yeah, the lack of control, right? So that's definitely a big part of it for sure. That's a good question. But again, a question that's hard for me to answer because I'm such a sucker for replaying games. I don't even need an excuse to replay games. I really don't. Like, sometimes I just go replay a game just to see if I remember it correctly. Like, straight up, I'll revisit a game just out of sheer, do I remember how this game really plays? Let's try it again. After enough time goes by. Thanks again. The only coffee I serve here is my own special house blend. Whatever you say. Care for a little pigeon milk? Our first pigeon milk offering in Wild World. Whoa. I think you're going to be very pleased, and it goes. Wait, where are you putting that cup? Wait. Oh yeah, there's the coffee. Okay, sick. Wait. Where's my pigeon milk at, dude? Wait, did I say no to him? Yo, I didn't see no pigeon milk in that, homie. Maybe he put the pigeon milk in first. Sweet and mild. This can be none other than the world-renowned pigeon blend. He pre-prepares it? Shut up, dude. Yeah, I'm definitely a heavy nostalgia guy, for sure. Hades 2 just had a major update, and I definitely agree on the replayability of both, especially like they retain that even if you haven't played for a while. Yeah, I agree with that. Mods are a huge impact of replayability for me. I don't personally use a lot of mods for games. Some I do, but I don't know why. I always love replaying a game, even if it's OG vanilla. Yeah, same. I'm a big vanilla gamer, but I think mods are a great answer. I think mods are a great answer for replayability for sure. All right, fam. It's time for us to get our KK Slider song tonight. Let's go ahead and pull up the KK Slider song list here. Wild World KK Slider songs. And let's go ahead and see if we can jam out to some classic Wild World songs. I think tonight we're gonna go with something that's a little bit, oh, there it is. I found it. A little bit on the more emotional side. It is in fact in this game. Hey chat, you here for a song? You know it. Cool. Hey, if there's something you want to hear, just give it to me straight. I'm taking requests. If you're giving them. Ooh, yeah. Far out, man. Far out. What do you want to hear? Mellow. I can dig that. I'm all set to play, so cop a seat, man. All right, as we go cop our seat, I just want to say thank you everyone for tuning in tonight and hanging out for KK Slider and for our Animal Crossing and Chill. I'm looking to do this maybe every other Saturday night, but it'll always be on the schedule if it's there and if it's going to happen, and I always uphold to the schedule the best that I can. If you're over on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe, hit that like, and thank you for tuning in at the Lurkers Zone. And if you're here on Twitch, hit that follow, and thank you as well. I stream pretty much every day at 8 a.m. Eastern. I'm actually a morning creator, but come on by for our night stream. We're here a couple nights a week, all right? If you enjoyed the vibes, let's go ahead and jam out with our boy KK on some Steep Hill. Let's make it happen, baby. Steep hill. We all got a steep hill to climb. Sometimes we got to pull up ourselves by our bootstraps. And we got to get to climbing. Coco. KK, tell him. I said Coco. Ooh. Ooh. Oof. Oh, homie, in the fields tonight. In the fields tonight, baby. Mrs. Tinglethorpe. Live from KK Slider. There it is, baby. There it is, baby. Beautiful. Chat room, thank you so much for hanging out tonight, baby. Tell him, KK. Tell him. Appreciate you, Dazabound. Thank you, homie. Yo, shout out to Iowata, man. Shout out to Iowata, man. Shout out to Iowata, your beautiful, beautiful way to end that show right there, baby. There it is, baby. You know what? Hold up. Wait a second. We'll go ahead and we'll wrap it on this beautiful song right here. And we'll jump over. Yo, thank you so much, everyone, for coming out tonight. We're out of here. I'm going to go get some sleep. We'll be back tomorrow again. We did have to delay Scuff Deets this week. No Scuff Deets tomorrow. I'm a little sad as well. Don't you question it one bit. We'll do our best. We'll do our best to bring it back. We'll do our best to bring it back here in the very, very, very near future. All right. So I had to delay this week. Yo, Music and VG, I saw you out here today, baby. Thanks for popping back in again, VG. It was good to see you out in the wild the other day. I just want to take a moment to say thank you to everyone for being here. Seriously, beautiful day of streams today. It's nice when we can get those long boys in, even if they are split shifts. And thank you. Thank you for tuning in for my cozy Saturday night stream, the chillest Saturday night broadcast on twitch.tv. Again, make sure you hit that follow button. Hopefully I see you around here again soon. We're doing a full playthrough of this game. A full playthrough is happening on the channel. We're going to be enjoying it for the next couple months. So if you liked what you saw today, thank you for hanging out, all right? I'm going to get out of here, though. We're going to go ahead and we'll drop a little raid tonight. How do y'all feel about joining me on a journey here through Twitch? We'll go see if somebody else is around here, and we'll go visit another creator. If you haven't joined a raid on Twitch before, it means that we will be dropping you all off to another channel on the platform here on Twitch. If you're not into that, I can't tell you always what's going to be on the other side. Different sound levels. I almost recommend you turn the stream down before you join the raid. If you're on TV, things might get a little messy there as well, but let's go ahead and do a raid, shall we? So grab yourself a raid message. I'm going to find our raid recipient. And if everyone wants to say goodbye to YouTube, since we're raiding, we're going to end the YouTube just slightly earlier. So pieces in the chat for the YouTube gang while we find our raid recipient. All right. And we're going to wrap up that YouTube stream. So let's go ahead and see what's going on here. Let's go ahead and find our raid recipient here tonight. Go visit another creator here on the platform. Let's go ahead and see who's out here. Ooh, I kind of want to go visit this person, but hold on. Let's see who else. Let's go see who else is around here real quick. Ooh, DeBuzz, dude, what? Smash Brothers DeBuzz? Let's go ahead and visit our friend Mrs. Will, who's playing Pokemon Yellow Pikachu Edition. Mrs. Will gets a little hype, all right? So just giving you a heads up. We got some good energy over there. We're going to go visit the Mrs. Will gang. All right, peace.